Welcome to the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Sheldon Moore. That's my co-host, Charles Jackson, and we are live to talk about the Pistons and the Magic, a watch party. Anybody can join up, but let my man Charles speak, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right. For our first watch party, I'm excited. Hopefully the Detroit Pistons can come out here and get a dub tonight, man.
Yeah, you
How you
need one.
feeling, dog?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm
Before
lagging a
we
little.
before we, I gotta apologize to LeBron James, dog. I didn't have no faith in the King, and that boy went out there and got a 2-0 lead now, man.
Yeah, you said he was getting swept. That's what you
Yeah,
said. No,
I
fuck
did.
swept.
That's why I was
You
wrong.
no, forget swept. You said he was gonna get smacked. You said they was gonna get beat down. That's what
ETA
you
every
said.
game. Yep. And my boy Bron came out there and proved me wrong. I'll never go against him again.
No, you probably will. You're going up against them
Yeah,
against
I
if they
probably will.
face OKC. You're gonna do it. So
Yeah, for sure. But yeah,
oh,
I should have had faith in
no,
my
you can't
boy.
do that. No, you can't do
I should have
that.
had faith in him. I should have had faith in him.
No, you can't do that. What's up, influential?
What's good?
What's up, dog?
I remember somebody up here called me biased for picking my Lakers in 7.
You
Already
was
up
biased.
2-0.
You look. I give you your credit. You definitely picked the Lakers. Hey, I give credit what credit is due. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And also, I'm gonna say another apology. I'm gonna say it tomorrow too on the pod. Scoot Henderson was a monster yesterday.
Yeah, nigga.
I give credit when
Yeah.
credit is due. I give credit when
Yeah.
credit is due, bro. He was the best player yesterday. That man was amazing. That was probably the best game of his career. So I give
No,
credit
it
when credit
was.
is due.
It
Yeah, it
was.
was.
I give credit when credit is due. He was hooping yesterday. He was hooping.
Told you, my boy. My boy is the future, man. You talking about you would let him go?
I definitely would, bro. But I mean, in the 3-year span, he hasn't done shit. Like,
You know what
let's
crazy?
be
Even though
honest.
He showed
even though
some
he,
flashes this year. It was a few games I saw. It was like he could do something.
that's what I was telling
In the
Shell.
total of his 3 years, he hasn't done anything.
It's
Well,
crazy.
his second year he had hella injuries. So
It's crazy though. Like even though that was the best game in his career, I low key think he could still play better than that. I don't think that was the best I've seen him play. Like I think he could play better than that. I think he can go out there and get you a 40 ball.
Damn, there it comes.
shit, he might. I don't know. Wemby's playing a game 3, so we'll see.
Nah, he not.
He's not playing.
He not playing. They say he probably won't come back to like game 5.
He's not playing.
Depending on how fast the symptoms and stuff go away.
Yeah.
I'm lagging. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, you lagging bad.
I know. I see. About to come back in and out.
You know, I'm kind of pissed though that the Pistons let the Magic get game 1. This is crazy.
Yeah, I ain't expect that.
I ain't neither. They came out there and punched them in the mouth. I didn't expect Jalen Duran to have a boo-boo game.
But what the Magic did do a good job of, they limited Cade as facilitator. And they forced him to start those 39 because he can get those assists if somebody was hitting shots. So if they can do that, they can definitely make it a close series. But I don't know. It is Orlando.
I'm trying to figure out how you don't play one of the defensive finalists. I understand his offense ain't there yet, but Asor has to play, dog.
Yeah, he got to play at least 30 minutes. He only played 25 in game 1.
Because he going to get you a lot of hustle points. He going to get you a lot of 50-50 balls, and you need that, especially during crunch time. Like when I think they got a big offensive rebound that cost them the game last in the 4th.
And it's going to take away them looks from Paolo because Paolo was getting to his spots when he starts out the game. So.
What I don't get is you seen what the who did they go against in the play? Was it the Heat? You seen what the Heat did with Paolo. Why won't you just emulate that? They made sure Paolo seen 2-3 people at all times and made everybody else beat them. That's exactly what y'all should do. Because the Magic ain't got no scores and no shooting besides Bane and a little bit of Wendell.
Yeah. And even there, Bane, he didn't even do nothing crazy. It was just he scored
like 7 for 20.
Yeah.
Oh, they starting off bad. They calling fouls early. What's up to the 7 people in the chat? Who y'all got tonight, y'all? Who you got tonight?
I got the Pistons. I think they bounce back.
Yeah, I got the Pistons too. Who y'all got in the chat, y'all? Hey, it's crazy. This boy Jalen Suggs. What year is this? It's like year 4 or 5. Bro, he first came into the league. Bro, had a head full of hair. Now he bald head.
I think he in year 5. I could be mistaken though.
He bald head. What you say, Francisco? Who got the biggest tatas? Sydney Sweeney or Alfred Sengun? Sengun easily.
Oh, I seen that tweet. That's funny as hell. It said
him running?
Yeah. You know what's crazy though about the Rockets game? I'm not even Sengun taking 20 shots is a good thing.
Yeah, it is.
I think he should be taking 20 shots. A lot of people had a problem with it. Apparently.
Come on, Cage. You gotta pull that. Good pass. Keep swinging. I pull that. Good shot, boy. Good shot, boy. I just don't like Paulo going 1-on-1. Like that's when he's comfortable, and then there's nobody pressing him. Paulo is he gets uncomfortable when you press him, and he sees 2-3 people. He gets to second guessing himself.
Yeah,
because his handle isn't that tight, so you gotta press him, and ain't nobody pressing him.
Yeah. Why the hell is Tobias Harris guarding?
That's exactly. I mean, I guess for size reasons, but I would still put a sore on him.
But ain't like a good 6'6", 6'7"?
You said a sore?
Yeah.
Yeah, he good like 6'6", 6'7".
So he only giving up a few inches on Paulo. It's nothing crazy. Because Paulo, what, 6'9"?
Yeah, but Paulo like 250.
Yeah.
But I think a sore probably about 220. That's a good 30 pounds he giving up.
Yeah, that's true.
But Wendell won them that game. For sure.
So the Angel Reese date Jalen Duren?
Yeah, she dated him first, and then she broke up with him, and she got with Wendell.
Okay.
Hey, if I'm Wendell, I'm whatchamacallit. I'm talking about that all series.
Am I lagging still? I feel like I'm still lagging.
Yeah, a little bit.
Gee, think a cop. Yeah, it's still lagging for me.
Oh my god! Come on, Duren. Oh, good D. It's great D. Looking good so far, man.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely lagging.
Swing the ball, yo. See, we can't have turnovers like that, man. Does KD lead the Rockets after this year?
I don't think so.
Think he gonna stay because Fred ain't there? I think if Fred there, this series will definitely look different. Good lay.
Yeah, he'll probably stay.
Yeah, Charles need a W. Hornets got eliminated. Hornets got BTA. Yeah. Hornets got their ass whooped.
I thought they was gonna win too.
Man, that shit was over after the first quarter.
Come on, Ralph. You could let that go. I really need the Thompson twins to work on their jump shot, dog. That's literally all they need.
That nigga, man, scared.
He was shooting a little 15-footers last game.
Bro. That shit was bad yesterday.
Oh, my God.
That was nasty offense.
That's 2 ticky-tack fouls they can call.
Then your Pistons down 0-1. Yeah, you need a W, brother.
We finna win tonight, man.
P5, I never left you, brother. I may criticize you, but I never left. I ain't
left them either, but I got my Pistons.
Eh, eh, eh.
I'm one of the biggest Paulo fans out there, man.
Are they on your ride or dies?
No, not this year. They was
All right,
last year though.
then you was never here, bro. You was never here. You was never here. You was never here, brother. You was never here.
They can't let Paulo get comfortable, dog. They letting him get comfortable.
You can take the by serious all over him.
Oh, he missed both. Yeah, Paulo, man.
There you go, a sore.
Oh, your TV fast than mine.
Shit, both of y'all had a me.
Well, my shit say 826.
I was at 8:30.
Mine at 8:54.
Nah, brother. Oh,
You
he got that.
late
No, he got that. He got that college. What? That college cable. That's what it is.
connection.
Damn, no
Oh
power.
my. I understand. I don't understand how they don't be seen. You don't hear that man right. Oh, good D. Good D. Come on, Tobias. You gotta swing that. Oh my!
I wonder if I gotta
God.
go. I'll probably go to a different browser thing, but I'll send a link if anybody wants to join up. They want to push an agenda.
Good pass. Good pass.
I'll probably leave it. I'll probably move to a different link.
Nah, Jay, you can't switch that. If I'm Tobias, I can't switch that, Jay. Duncan Robinson cannot be on Paulo.
All right, let me leave again. Let me go on a different browser.
Good D. Boy, they out here slanging. They out here slanging, boy. They rotating like crazy. Good shot, Duncan. It's crazy. Even though the Pistons, good steal. Even though the Pistons, the number one seed, they not coming out the East this year. Boston just looked too good.
They didn't look great versus 76ers the other day. The VJ Edgecombe went crazy.
Yeah. I don't think VJ gonna do that for another whatchamacallit, for another 3 games. I don't think he's gonna do the rest of it. He'll probably have another good game, but nothing like that. Not a 30 ball.
Yeah, I agree. But it's between him and Maxey, I mean, somebody got to be that third behind him. I forgot who.
I think Joel coming back game 3. I think he coming back game 3.
No.
If Joel come back, that changes a lot.
At this point, I feel like anybody could come out the East. Because I still think the Celtics win, but I ain't expected out the Sixers. I thought they was getting swept.
I don't trust the Knicks, man. I don't trust them. I think the Knicks, because Toronto, not Toronto. Toronto is they but a second round Eastern Conference Finals, I could easily see the Knicks losing.
I feel like the Knicks can get it done. It's just once it's crunch time, the ball just got to be in Brunson's hands. I didn't like that shot by McHale. That was a dumb shot.
Mike Brown should have called timeout.
They didn't have one. It was a glitch apparently.
They didn't have one.
Yeah, it was a glitch on the scoreboard saying they had a timeout, but they didn't. That's why everybody was confused. I don't know how you have a scoreboard.
But then it was only like 5 seconds left, so McHale had to shoot that.
No,
he ain't had time to find nobody.
That's actually on Josh Hart. Josh Hart could have passed it to Brunson because he didn't even look his way. So.
McHale has hit game winners in the past though with the Knicks, and he's done it in the playoffs. So, I thought he was gonna hit. To be honest with you,
I thought he should have just gave it to Brunson, let him take the last shot, and then because
Brunson was hot.
CJ had missed 2 free throws, CJ gave him a chance to win the game.
Mm-hmm. What's crazy? They hunting Brunson. They hunting him. CJ saw him. He said, "Barbecue chicken."
Yes, they should.
People thought Jalen Brunson's an okay defender. He ain't that good, but CJ made him look like he ain't had no defense at all.
Yeah. Then I still, even though the Cavs up 2-0 on Toronto, I still don't trust them.
You're making my dreams come true. Oh. Let me see. You know who I'm surprised ain't showed up in that series yet, though?
Who?
Jalen Johnson. He ain't really put his impact on the game yet.
Yeah. Maybe just because it's his first playoffs.
You're a little nervous.
Yeah, I can see that. Wait, has he been in the playing? Wait, because he in year, what, 3?
Yeah, like 3 or 4. Yeah, he ain't been to the playoffs. Well, when they did go, I had a chance at it when they was in the play-in. I think he was hurt.
Okay. Because I was going to say, if he did, he wasn't the first option. Now, because it was still a Trae Young team, and I don't even remember if he played. So, yeah, now he's the first option going into the playoffs. So,
I'm surprised Nikhil been great defensively, but I'm surprised his offense ain't translated yet.
yeah, maybe it will at home.
Yeah, you know, role players get more confidence. Players get more confidence when they playing at home.
Yeah.
You can't be cheating like that, sir. You can't let nobody get no fluky threes.
And picking up Jalen Suggs full court is certainly a choice.
They should be picking Paulo up full court.
Jalen Suggs is the last thing I'm picking up full court. Did the same thing.
Is just so the Pistons offense is just so nasty. Like they space is terrible. They do nothing but pick and rolls and rely on K to be K.
Yeah. Did JB Bickerstaff do the same thing to Asar last year in the Knicks series? Did he bench him there?
That's a great question. I want to say he did.
Because I was just thinking about that. It seems like a cycle from what they did last year.
Am I still lagging?
Nah, you are. You better than what you were. Way better than what you were.
Okay, I knew that was the problem. My TV is lit, like Charles when I showed you. My TV was literally right behind. I think it's because because it's off Wi-Fi. So I just moved the TV back farther, basically. I figured that was the problem. Like, okay.
Okay, not playing.
Shit, he wasn't playing last game. He had 39.
Can you hear my TV or not? Look at Jalen Rose with that.
No, I can't hear. But you can tell there's noise in the background. But I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's only like now we just can't show videos. Like we can't show, say, some highlights or something.
Harris LeVert. Oh my god. You can't be missing no bunnies in the playoffs, dog. Good block. If I'm the Pistons, I don't like K guarding Paulo. Cause Paulo think he too small, so he gonna try to post him up. And I don't want my star player taking no beating like that.
4 for 17. Yuck. Hey man, that man, what's that? Ime. Well, he might have to bring Dorian Finney-Smith off the bench. I mean,
For shooting. Come on, Jalen. If I'm Wendell, every time I'm at the free throw line, I'm whispering, "Is Mister still your girl?" I'm whispering that in his ear every time.
it's
Hey man, your boy not coming, Francisco. Your boy not coming back to probably about game 4. Probably about game 4. We'll see Wemby again.
And I hate how Denny get that label because he just from there. It's like who knows if he actually support what they doing, but it's whatever.
Francisco, you think y'all can still win if Wemby don't play? Say Wemby don't come back to game 6 or something like that. You think y'all still got a chance of winning? Oh, Kevin Herter. Oh, come on, dog. Man. I wonder what it is, man. Because Paulo was supposed to take that leap. This was supposed to be his year to take that leap, and he has not. I mean, injuries could have been part of it, but regardless of if Jamal Mosley don't run a good offense or not, you was supposed to take that offensive leap, and you didn't. He still plays the same as he did when he came in.
Yeah, I do think injury's part of it. I do think coaching can play a big factor because if you lose that locker room, it's pretty much over.
Yeah.
Because your team just even with the injuries, it's like it's some games they should be able to win. It's like the team just been inconsistent all year.
my shit is tweaking.
Uh,
Francisco Sheldon, who got the biggest
it's hard,
cities?
man. If Spurs doesn't steal game 3 or 4, it's over. Yeah, I agree, Francisco. They gotta get one of them games, if not both, at home. And if they don't, it's over with.
I ain't gonna lie, halftime I'm gonna switch this shit up. Probably just go back to the regular.
I say you good now. You moving good now.
I am.
Nah, a little bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna switch this shit up. Sheldon, who got the biggest city? Sengun or Cindy Sweeney? Easily Cindy Sweeney. No, that picture they show that
dog.
they talk about
This ain't
Sengun
going,
run like
dog.
they say Sengun run like he got titties, bro. I'm like, God, y'all killed. That is crazy.
He probably do shit. You seen his build? He built like a Pillsbury Doughboy.
It's crazy.
Oh, this man. Hey, influential. When you go to the draft, bro, bring me back a jersey, dude.
I don't know if I can do all that.
Are you going to the NFL draft?
Yeah, I'm going with it's something from my college. It's part of the soccer program, and it's 5 of us. It's 5 of us going to it, so we're going to volunteer all weekend.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah,
What type of volunteering y'all gonna be doing? You don't know yet?
nah, I'm gonna find out tomorrow.
And
I
bring
went to the
back a Jalen
NFL
Hurts jersey.
draft when it was in Philly. I don't know how long ago that was, but when it was in, I went to the one when it was in Philly. And I like Philadelphia. They show a lot of love. When I went out there, it was me and my homie Reggie, and We got out there. We were just going for the NFL draft, and then we went to like downtown and stuff like that just to check it out. We got an Uber back to the Airbnb, and the driver was 21 Savage's security guard while he was in Philly, and that man gave us a pre-roll, and then he gave us VIP tickets to the show for that night, and so we got to see 21 Savage perform, Young M.A., Young and Nudie. So it was good. I messed with Philadelphia.
They say it was in 2017.
So yeah, so 2017, that's the last time I went. Well, them people, they don't be playing no games, bro. Cause if you ain't got no tickets, it's so far you can go to like get to the stage. Bro, people was lined up out there like 2-3 hours before the draft even started. Just so you can get them a decent spot.
Iceman, May 15th. Yep, Drake about to come out with that album.
What did I miss? Hey, who won that? Who y'all think won that beef? Kendrick or Drake?
If we're being honest, it was probably Kendrick. But me personally, I don't really care because I don't be giving a fuck about no
Drake.
But I think
Drake
it was
my
Kendrick.
boy. Drake my boy, but Kendrick won that one. That's the first time I can say anybody beat Drake in a rap battle.
I feel like both them niggas lost. It just ended with a bunch of lies.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta look at who had the better songs. I think Not Like Us was the best song out of that whole disc.
Nah, I think Meet the Grams. Meet the Grams was the best song. The Not Like Us, that shit is overplayed.
Man, I don't know, man. When you got the world yelling that this man's a pedophile, that's pretty powerful, man.
Whoa, brother. Calm down on the words.
That wasn't no bad word.
Yeah.
I ain't cuss.
Yeah, no, bro. Certain words on no.
Ain't nothing wrong with that word.
Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Aaron need to stop playing with me and accept this trade, man.
What trade?
In a dynasty, I'm trying to work something out for this first overall pick.
You're not getting that shit, bro.
Man, you never know.
Yeah, you gotta give up on what? Just to draft Jeremiah Love?
Yeah, I need him.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Who are your running backs?
He trying to get Gibbs, Bucky, and
You don't need him.
And Omarion.
You don't need him. What are we doing? You don't need him.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I'm trying to pair him, Gibbs, and Omarion.
Damn.
He doesn't need him. He really doesn't.
But it's on. That's not a. If you want Jeremiah Love, it depends on where he go to.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Because I'm looking
if he go to Tennessee or the Washington, he good.
But now they're talking about Arizona. There's a chance they will draft him at 3. Me personally, I don't know what the hell you draft him at number 3 for.
If he go to Arizona, that's good too.
Is it really?
Cardinals says he's no edge.
Bro, James Conner, and then they signed Tyler Algier. Why are
James Conner is always injury prone. They probably flipped him.
He just got injured really last year, bro.
Come on, James Conner has been injury prone his entire career.
He's been pretty healthy, bro. He's been pretty healthy.
But the Cardinals need to get an edge. Don't go running back at 3.
Bro, James Conner has been injured the majority of his career.
But
every year he misses.
Forget what he was with the Steelers, bro. Forget what he was with the Steelers.
Every year he missed damn near more than 3 games.
Is that considered injury prone though? If you just missed 3 games?
He minimum 3. Yes, that's a lot of games to miss.
At 3 isn't crazy. Out of a 17-game season.
Bro, in 21, he's had 15, 13, 13, 16. He's been healthy. What are you talking about? He's at like this whole career, he's actually been healthy.
Bro, his last 2 years, he had 2 big injuries.
He played 16 games in 24. What are you talking about? That's why I said last year he was hurt really. All the other years he's been healthy.
Man, his first year in the league, 14, 13, 10, 13,
That's not
15,
bad.
13, 13. I'm only getting 13 games out of you. I need
Out of
more than that.
Out of a 16, 17 game season, that's pretty good. Come on, bro. No,
That's
don't
a
do that.
foul.
Don't do that, G. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Oh my god.
And then you signed Tyler Algier. So what we doing? We splitting carries again? Why? For what?
And then I mean, like I said, James Conner, he always gets hurt, bro. And he's getting older. And he's getting older. And then Trey Benson's been hurt every year he's been in the league, bro. I mean, I wouldn't draft running back at 3 either, but if they draft them, it ain't like they got a stud over there or somebody for the future.
I just wouldn't go running back. I'm not going running back at 3 in this case.
I don't think they need to draft a running back. There's no reason to.
Now the Titans I can see because they only got Tony Pollard, right? They don't got no other.
Got Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears.
They got Spears was all right. I don't know what the Titans gonna do.
That shit. Oh, good rebound. Good rebound, Stu.
Yeah, halftime. I'm gonna switch this shit.
What you say, friends go out, Will, but it was impressive how unaffected Drake is. Drake is just too big. Like, whoa. All right, Francisco.
Oh, so you'll say whoa to that, but the P word you think is okay. What?
Yeah, man.
Nah, bro. No. Charles is crazy, bro. Charles is crazy. No.
No, what he said in the chat is definitely much worse.
No, I'm saying you saying whoa to that, but saying the P word is like
that ain't nothing wrong with that word, dog.
But we're on YouTube though.
Bro, they're not gonna do nothing because I said
that.
Yes,
they are. I went back at old videos. They definitely put limited on
good
some of the
shot.
Videos. Yes, they will. According to Shams, Austin Reeves could return for the Lakers in Game 5.
We're not gonna need him.
Yeah, I don't think they
need him. We'll get him. He'll be back for the second round.
Bro, if the Hornets get bounced by the Lakers with this team, that's insane.
You mean the Rockets?
Yeah, the Rockets. I'm sorry.
And get Kevin 10 turnovers to Rent. Yeah. We don't need
Come on, y'all. Thank you. I'm supposed to get a rebound.
You can't pass out of a double team, bro. Okay, Dennis.
I don't like how he just dribbled out the clock like that, though. We gotta get some more ball movement, dog.
Bro, Aaron Judge, you better hit a fucking home run, brother. You better stop selling me.
But yeah, man, Aaron need to stop playing with me.
You don't need him.
I'm one pick.
You have a Mario Hampton. You have Bucky Irvin. If you have Jahmyr Gibbs,
ain't nothing wrong.
What do you need Jeremiah Love for?
To get better.
It's not even a guarantee that he's gonna go to a good spot.
Exactly.
I don't care where he go. Wherever he go, he gonna be raw.
Okay.
They say he the highest grade running back since Ezekiel.
Was Genty not have? Was he not up there last year?
Some people saying he better than some analysts are saying he better than Genty.
Man, Genty was cold.
I think he's more elusive. I think
Genty last year was cold. That whole line was just trash.
I think that's only because Genty went to Boise State. Because he still had a solid year last year. It's just the Raiders.
Jeremiah, he a little bit bigger than him, ain't he, Paul? He a little bit bigger than him too, ain't
he? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's bigger than him. Well, they said if he get drafted number 3, he'll get the highest. He'll get the most guarantee for a running back. Honestly, though, it might be Jeremiah Love, low key.
Who the better pass catcher?
I'd probably say Jesse. That probably suits Gentry. At least right now, I can only go off right now. So
It really just Jeremiah Love, like it just depends on the situation. Because he might be just like Gentry and go to an ass situation. So
Man, some way, somehow, I'm trying to get my handprint in this damn draft.
yeah, because you traded your pick.
I'm trying to get both the 1 and 5.
You ain't getting that, bro. That ain't happening.
No, we got some deals on deck.
But yeah, but everybody's stingy. So
I could look. You think I can get that third pick, but it don't even make no sense to trade for that third pick. It only makes sense to trade for that first pick because you could get Tate. Tate's decent.
I'm getting Tate no matter what.
Yeah, I knew y'all two wasn't trading y'all picks.
Of course not. I'm getting Tate regardless. I don't care where that man goes to. I mean, honestly though, he might go to the Browns. There's a chance. Yuck.
You don't like him with Shador?
Not really. No, not really.
Damn. What you got against Shador?
I have nothing against Shador. I'm just not you. I'm not gonna glaze off of 5 games.
Man, Shador is an accurate quarterback. He showed he could be a starter in this league, dog.
he should have been starting over Dylan Gabriel. That nigga is ass.
Come on. He showed he could play in the league. He showed he could make accurate throws. His line was butt, and he only played 5 games, dog.
And he did that too.
And in all those games, if you add up every game he had a C minus.
He played okay.
The C minus isn't bad.
I know it's not bad.
But with no improvements to the line and a receiver who can actually catch the ball, because Jerry Jeudy can't catch. He think he better than what he actually is. So now you got an actual guy that can catch the ball. Why wouldn't you think he do good? You see what he did with Fannin, who was the only person he could rely on. You don't think if Tate
was good,
plays good, if you don't think Tate plays good, you don't think that he's gonna feed him the ball? He showed that he would feed his best receivers the ball.
Let's see. If I'm Cardell Tate, do I trust, depending on how life works, Jackson Dart or Shador Sanders?
I'm trusting Shador over Jackson Dart.
Shit, one of them got injured, so
I bet you are.
Hey, Jackson
Dart. You trust Jackson Dart over Shador?
Honestly, I really don't trust neither of them.
I can't trust Jackson Dart because he injured himself. That nigga needs to play more safe.
Good offensive rebound.
I've already said it. I said it on whatever because I went back and watched the episode like a month or 2 ago. I've already said it. Do I think Shador Sanders is going to start week 1? No, only because of money related. That's the only reason, bro. If Deshaun Watson was making like $10 million a year, Shador Sanders was damn near starting.
I mean, it's no reason to start Deshaun Watson, though.
No, the only reason I'm saying is because it's so different from football and basketball is where you can't just have $46 million guaranteed just sitting on the bench for no reason.
I mean, you can because he's not good.
It's not the same.
Bro, you can't be helping.
If he starts week 1, if Deshaun Watson starts week 1, he's throwing 5 picks.
That might be true, but I'm saying that's the only reason he starts is because he's getting.
Harris LeVert got to get subbed out, dog.
That's my only gripe.
Yeah.
That's the only reason, bro. Shador Sanders, damn near probably, you could argue, is up there with Deshaun right now. But I'm just saying, you got 46
loader,
million,
boy.
Hey, you just got to play him. You just got to.
Unless they can get off of him somehow, which I don't know who will want that contract.
Ain't nobody getting off him, bro. They ain't getting off him. I think really this is last year. I think they can void the rest of his contract after this year. So he could be gone next year.
Nice. Good for them.
But I do think Shador is going to play majority of the year, though. And they got to see, though. They got to see if he's really like that. Because if they're ass again, they're going to draft a quarterback. Because next year's draft is quarterback-wise is way better.
But the Browns already messed up drafting 2 quarterbacks. Yeah. I know they did. Why would you draft Gabriel and Shador?
Honestly, though, I think they will. Well, I remember they said that the owner is the one that told Andrew Berry to draft Shador. He's the one that told.
They wanted to race war.
Look at Jalen Durant getting locked up. He getting clamped.
Is Mr. Steal Your Girl? Boy, like I told Influential, if I'm Wendell, every time at the free throw line, it's Mr. Steal Your Girl. Every time. He D'd him up, him coming down the court, then blocked his shot. Jalen Durant tweet, though. I would never let Angel Reese go.
What if he got somebody better?
He ain't with nobody.
How you know that?
Because we would have been
How do you know that, though? How do you know that? How do you know that?
You never really know the situation, though. So we don't know why Jalen Durant and Andrew Reese broke up.
He ain't got no girlfriend right now. He probably seeing other women, but he ain't got no girlfriend right now.
Shit, good.
Probably not a girlfriend, but yeah.
Good. Need to lock in.
See what happened to Clay.
He's still with me.
Man, that man got all his power sucked away. Oh, good move.
And that's
look, bro. That man Clay went to Dallas to play with Luka, and then he only played with him for like 20 games.
That he playing with Ryan Nembhard now.
Ryan Nembhard is okay.
He's a
little good. He's a little okay backup point guard.
Okay, it's not replacing elite. He went from Luka to Ryan Nembhard.
No, he went to Luka to Cooper Flag, point guard / small forward.
Yeah, and they still had 20 wins, maybe less.
Hey man,
hey, if Dallas get a top 3 pick, this shit rigged.
It was rigged when they got Cooper Flag.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, isn't it more realistic this year though because they were actually bad?
Yeah, but it's still rigged.
So if they get in the top 3, it's rigged.
That pick need to go to either the Nets. Who else? Washington could be enough.
Well, Washington
get a Kings. Get a Kings a top 3. They need something.
Yeah.
That even when they were healthy, they were bad. Then they started tanking, they were still bad. Get a Kings.
The Jazz.
I do not want the Kings to get number 1, bro.
Please, they need something. Even when healthy, they couldn't do nothing.
What's crazy is I can see them drafting De'Aaron over AJ.
Who, the King? Well, I mean, isn't that more of a need though than getting AJ?
Man, you get the number 1 overall pick, you go best player available. I think that's AJ.
If it's the Kings, I don't know.
They need a point though.
Yeah,
I mean, I could be okay with at least Keegan Murray.
It's a point guard. It's a point guard heavy league.
Brother.
That look like it hurt, didn't it?
It is a hardwood floor. He got up though.
But yeah, you can find a point guard anyway. It's hard to find a 6'9" wing with a ball handle that can make shots.
They say Darren Peterson damn near play like Kobe though. You passing up on Kobe?
No, he's not Kobe, dog.
Man, that's what they were saying though.
I don't like
some of these comparisons. Yeah, some of these comparisons be crazy.
Most of these comparisons is ass, anyways.
Damn, Kerry, you suck.
Yeah, they need to take him out, bro. They need to put my Marcus Sasser in. I know for a fact Marcus Sasser would have hit that shot.
Well, Marcus Sasser don't even touch the court, bro.
Which is crazy because every time he plays good.
But you got Dennis now.
Yeah, but they need shot making out there. They ain't got no shot making out there. Good D, boy.
And Dennis Jenkins, the second shot maker, though, technically.
Yeah, but when you got guys like Karis LeVert that ain't knocking down no shots, and Javante Green ain't shooting, and Ron Holland ain't shooting and hitting no shots, you need somebody that can hit shots out there. Because the Pistons play hard defensively anyway. So yeah, you could say we lack size if we put them in there, but I'm not worried about that because they all play good team defense.
Or
Oh my God, Duncan, what are you doing? Good stuff, Duran. Hey, who the X Factor tonight? Besides Duran, obviously Duran, but who
on
the
the
X Factor
Pistons?
tonight? For each team tonight.
For the Pistons, it's still a SAR. I just think he got to play more in general. Then for the Magic, probably Franz, because even it's definitely Franz because Paulo he known to be a playoff roster. We didn't seen it the last couple of years. It's just Franz that I'm worried about.
I say Wendell.
I was gonna say Jalen. I was gonna say Suggs.
Jalen too, though. I agree with that. And for the Pistons, it's a sore, bro. But I think JB can't be like, bro, he can't be benching him. And I get it. Because last game he benched him for Jenkins because he needed another shot creator. But it's like, bro, that's your best defender.
Yeah.
So hold on. So you got a problem with him benching a sore for Jenkins, but you ain't got no problem with benching Karis LeVert for Marcus Sassel? And Karis LeVert can't hit
Okay,
not a
let's be
shot.
honest. Can we be honest? Karis LeVert is clearly better than Marcus Sassel.
But they need shooting. That's what they need right now. So why wouldn't one of your best shooters on the team get ticked?
Because he's just not better than Karis LeVert.
He like they
he's
third or
not
fourth
better
best
than
shooter.
him, though. But he's not better. And I agree. He's just not better.
That don't mean shit. It's what you need out there at that time. They need shooting, so he need to put some shooting out there.
Oh yeah, he did say he had to make a video, so he'll probably be back. Hold on.
I'm finna drop the flyer in the chat. Tell him to pull up.
Man, don't even waste your time. Them scary ass niggas, don't even waste your time. You're just wasting finger energy, bro.
You never know, dude. They might actually pull up.
Them niggas is playing 2K, bro. They're playing 2K, bro.
Some might pull up in the chat. You never know.
I highly doubt it. Do you know who you're talking to, though? Like, be serious. You seen in that chat. Ain't not one of them gonna pull up. Think about it, bro. They're all scary.
I need my Pistons to get it together, man.
Oh yeah, shout out to my boy Alex. Alex hit me up yesterday. He was saying, man, he said we was doing a good job on the pod, man. He said he might
Alexander
make
Wingard?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure?
Yeah, he said he might make an appearance, but he said he'd probably do it during the football season.
Okay. Man, I ain't heard from Alex in a minute, dog.
Yeah, I mean, I don't talk to him like that, but I think I wished him happy birthday then. He just hit me up randomly yesterday.
Oh, Instagram?
Yeah.
So far, besides that Suns and OKC series and probably that Toronto and Cavs series, what you think of the playoffs so far?
Ooh, playoffs have been pretty good though. I think they've been decent. I know, like I said, we'll get way more in depth. We'll get way more in depth tomorrow, but Cavs, they've been good. Raptors, BI is just
one of your ride or dies?
Brandon Ingram?
No, I'm talking about the team. I'm talking about the team.
Raptors. Yeah. No.
I think it was. Or did you switch them out?
I'm looking now. Let me see.
Man, K missing his J-Dub, man. He missing the J-Dub, dog. Have you been seeing the trades? For they talking about getting Bam and then the Pistons getting Bam and the Pistons getting Devin Booker. I think for Bam,
Wait,
no,
what?
that was the Hornets.
Wait, what? Oh,
That was
what?
the Hornets. The Hornets are trying.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Bam, and then Devin Booker for the to the Pistons.
That'd be decent. No, I took out the. I took out the. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say if the Pistons get Devin Booker, dog.
I don't think he going nowhere. I think he want to stay. I mean, him signing the extension told me everything I need to know. He don't want to go.
I mean, he can still get traded.
Who traded for $64 million?
The Pistons would.
Who on the team makes $64 million that can equal that? Who making that?
Well, I wonder what year is Tobias left on his deal? This is last year on his deal.
He's a free agent. He'll be a free agent after this year. Bro, ain't nobody on the team outside of K that's making money. I think the best year would have been last year, really, if he wanted to trade for Booker.
Man, look, somebody gonna have to go. They gonna fade out of the way.
I think Booker's staying. I think he want to be a Son for life. I wanted him to get traded to go somewhere, but he want to be a Son for life. And ain't nothing wrong with that. He just want to hoop and be one of the greatest Sons ever.
We need somebody to come get a bucket over here, man.
Now I took out the Raptors for the Hawks.
All
my ride or die teams are in the playoffs. All yours? You only got 2. That's only Lakers and Pistons. Everybody else is in Cancun. Mavs, Clippers, and Hornets. But to be fair, though, you did pick the Mavs because of AD, and then you thought Kyrie would come back, so I could give you a pass on that one. I give you a pass. I give you that. Now I'm gonna wait till Mitchell come back, or if Reg come up. I'm gonna wait till one of them come back. Because man, it's been a bad week for you, bro.
For who?
For you, like I said, bro. Pistons lose to the Magic. Hornets getting a BTA, and then people talking about Jamal Murray better than Kyrie Irving. Just like, bro, what are we talking about?
Dog. When I seen that in the chat, I said, "Are you serious?" I'm like, we can't be serious right now, Jay.
I think Malik was dead serious.
Gee, what does Jamal Murray do better than Kyrie Irving?
Ooh.
Nothing.
I think he's a better.
Nothing.
Because I've seen Kyrie Irving post up, and so it's like
I say he's not a better post scorer than Kyrie. He's not a better post scorer. He's not. I don't think he's a better shooter. If we talking about shooting, you could probably put him on the same level. If we talking about shooting, but I personally think Kyrie's a better shooter. Kyrie's the better ball handler. Kyrie's the better finisher. I think Kyrie has a better mid range. We going off defense. I think both of them can't play D.
Hey man, I didn't know times. I guess we ain't seen Kyrie Irving in a year, man. So it was like,
they must have forgot.
No, only Malik forgot.
Kyrie is the name brand version, and then Jamal Murray is what you get at Aldi's. Kyrie Fruit Loops, he loop fruit.
Not loop fruit. Loop fruit is crazy.
Come on, ref. That was not a foul. What are we doing?
We could go ban for buying.
Hey, did you see the 2 dudes dressed up as Luka and LeBron on the court side?
The white
boys?
The
Lakers game?
White boys? They thought they was
the dude that was wearing the LeBron jersey, he
yeah.
He got I think he had like scoliosis or something like that.
Come on, P5, you need to tee up. Like I said, no, bro, I ain't never left you. Brother.
No, he don't. I ain't gonna lie. No, he don't. Pistons need to win this game.
Oh, you did have Paulo in here as your ride or die player. Okay. You did have him.
Whew.
Actually, your ride or dies ain't that bad outside of Shaden Sharp.
That's because Shaden Sharp got injured.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Your ride or dies are actually pretty good. Well, Kyrie Irving. You had Luca, Kyrie, LeBron, Cade, Paulo, Stephon Castle, and Ben Thompson. Yeah. LaMelo, good, and James Harden, and Shea Sharp. And then I had LeBron, Paulo, Joel, Shea Ant, Tyler Hero, Zion, Victor, Josh Giddey, and Trey.
I ain't gonna lie, G. For fantasy purposes, I don't know if I would draft Joel Embiid ever again.
I will. He still played though.
G, you drafting him this year, and look what happened.
But the thing is though, my team was still good enough.
But if he was there,
I still would have probably lost though. I still would have lost. So it really didn't matter if he did play.
How do you know that though?
I do, nigga. I could just add up the points. I could do bare minimum 50. I still would have lost.
Boy, when Simone beats Ariel by like 700 points, G, I can't remember. I think that's the largest victory I've ever seen in a championship.
Ooh, did I remember?
I told you, boy, Jokic only playing them 2 games. That's gonna hurt him.
I mean, even if he played 4 games, he still was gonna lose regardless.
It would have been more respectable.
No, it wouldn't. He still
would have lost by like 300.
That's still a lot, though. If you
700 versus 300, though.
But 300 points, fantasy wise, is basically getting dubbed. You still got dubbed. 700 points. 700 is basically the version of a 40 piece. Okay. Okay, Kate.
Oh, good move. Oh, boy, I thought they didn't call no foul.
Yeah, I'll probably just look off my. Ain't no problem.
I was telling Influential, I was like, bro, it's crazy. Jalen Suggs in his like 4th or 5th year, bro. When he first came in, he had a head full of hair.
Hey, everybody don't do it, man. I just hope I don't.
Bro, he got bald quick. Trey need to let his go too. It's about that time Trey let his go.
You know what the thing is though? With Jalen Suggs, his was like you can see it.
No, so that ball spot.
You can see it, but Trey Young, he still got hair. It's just it's so thin, and it's like, all right, brother, you getting there. You're getting there. So Trey Young is still okay, but you can tell like his is thin.
Hey, so if they said Jamal Mosley was gone no matter what he did this offseason, unless he make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, I think his job is gone. But if once he leaves this season, and you're the Magic, do you keep Franz and Paulo together, or whatever new coach come in? Do you want to start new, trade Franz, get some pieces back, and build around Paulo? What would you do?
So Jamal Mosley's gone in this? He's gone, right? Okay, he's gone.
Yeah.
Wait, are we eliminated in the first round, or where? Like,
regardless, y'all don't make it. Y'all don't make it to the ECL. Regardless, but they say regardless, he's gone.
Okay, I got you.
So, as new coach, do you keep him and Franz together and try it for another year, or do you say,
I think you try to do it. I think you try to keep it for another year, because, like, bro, what be stopping them is injuries, bro. They rarely play together. Like, this is probably like 2nd year in a row. Like, they both miss significant time together, and then Franz missed a lot of time this year. I think you try to do it one more time.
They had the same injury too.
That was last year. I think they had the abdomen injury, something like that last year. That injury, yeah, I remember that.
I thought they had the same injury again this year.
I don't know. I could be wrong though. I don't know because Paulo played 72 games, so he really wasn't hurt this year. Franz is the one that only played 34 games.
Yeah, not Paulo. Franz had a knee injury this year.
Last year they missed that. That was when they both had the same exact injury. We go bound for a bound.
What movie is this?
That's that. What's that song? Cause I put it on our Twitter thing.
No, I said what movie is this that they showing right now?
Oh, that's Clayface.
Who?
Clayface is a DC movie.
Is he supposed to be like a villain or something?
Yeah,
Marvel versus DC.
Marvel, easy.
Yeah, I'm taking Marvel. I like Batman, the Flash, and all them, but I love Superman and them boys. The Green Lantern. Nah, Green Lantern is what, DC?
He's DC. He's DC.
Yeah, he DC.
Marvel, easy. I ain't gonna lie.
Superman.
I mean, Superman, Thor. Ugh. I probably pick.
I think DC got the better characters as far as like who you would want to see, but Marvel has the stronger characters. Because DC got Batman, Superman, Flash, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter. Like they got a bunch of guys that you like. But Marvel just got the stronger characters.
Well, Marvel actually got people they like too. I think people like Captain America, people like Iron Man. Everybody loves Spider-Man. You got the Hulk.
Well, Spider-Man could be DC too, though.
Nah,
he could be DC
Marvel.
too.
He's more Marvel. He's more like
Thor.
He's an actual
that's only 4.
You got Black Panther.
Okay, 5.
Like they got a lot of good. Actually, take that back, Marvel, because they got Miss Marvel. She whooped everybody on DC ass, maybe outside of Superman. Everybody else got no chance against her. Everybody got no chance.
Man, you gonna count the Batman?
Yes,
the Batman. Boy, you know he got a contingency for everything.
Miss Marvel? No, bro. Miss Marvel may got the worst Marvel movie ever, but man, that lady, that girl,
it was trash. It was trash.
The movie's bad. That is a bad. Now I will say this: the other movie with Miss Marvel is Captain Marvel, and it's what's the black lady name? Forgot. That movie actually wasn't that bad because I watched it like a couple of months ago. That movie wasn't bad, but Captain Marvel, that movie was bad. It was a bad. Nah, they got Captain Marvel. Ain't nobody on DC beat her. Nobody. Like she's probably the strongest Avenger. The real talk.
Hey Francisco, if you still in here, we can make a bet tonight, man. Ain't gotta be for no money or nothing, but whatever bet we come up with, if I lose, I'll take a shot.
This man just want a reason to drink, bro. Oh my god!
I'm not even no drinker, Jay. But I'll drink for the pod.
Come on, Jalen Rand. You got 4 points, man. You gotta turn it up, bro. We gotta do better. We gotta do better, bro.
Look, he halfway from what he had last game.
Yeah, last game he only had 8.
It's the rebounds that surprised me.
Come on, May 1st. What's on May 1st?
Come on.
That's what Reggie said. He said drop the link on May 1st. What's on May 1st?
I don't know. Who is that? The second round or something by then? No, that wouldn't be the second round. That'd be depending on if they go 7.
Oh, man, that man ain't Reggie might be the shyest motherfucker in this chat. He ain't going. He ain't doing. He might be shyer than Kasim. Oh, Desmond Bang.
Oh, I did. That's what he talking about. In the flyer, it say May 1st. That's why.
Boy. They do say May 1st. I didn't even know you did that. Well,
Yeah,
AI did it.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't people till he just said it.
Damn, AI. I believe in it begging for your be back. All right.
Hey, who was all in K class? It was K,
Mobley,
Mobley.
Scotty, Jalen Suggs.
Who the best one out of them right now?
Skate.
By far, or
It's a gap. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't say it's a gap. I think Cade is in front in the race. I think he's in front in the race, but he's definitely
who number
best.
2? Scotty or Mobley. I say Scotty
I mean, you can make the argument Evan Mobley.
because he got that DPOI.
I mean, I think he's just a better player than Scotty right now. I think he's better. Well, honestly, both of them haven't really developed as you want offensively. I think Scotty should be a way better offensive player. I think he's been decent, but
Okay, going crazy.
What draft class was that?
I want to say 2023 or 2.
Oh well, he did say halftime, so I get it. 22.
Oh.
I think it was 22.
Who said halftime?
Oh, that's what it says. 2022.
Good shot, Kevin. Oh, good rebound.
No, that's
Jalen.
Paulo draft. So that got to be what, 21?
Well, Paulo draft was what, 23?
That's 22. Yeah, so this is 21 was Cage, right? Got Josh Giddey, got Kuminga, you got Franz, you got Davion Mitchell. I ain't gonna lie. Well, you got Alperen Şengün, Trey Murphy. I mean, this draft class ain't that bad.
Şengün up there for sure.
Şengün is he get killed in the
Come
sky.
on, man. Come on, I said, Jay, we were just talking about Şengün as one of the best bigs in the NBA earlier this season, Jay. We can't.
That was early in the season, though.
We can't do that, Jay.
We definitely can because he playing like straight ass right now. He can't play no lick of defense. He's definitely been a little bad. Not gonna count. I'm hungry as hell. Franz. Okay.
Oh, I thought he hit that at first.
See, now if you could do this, you need to start streaming.
Wow.
You gotta stop playing.
Oh man.
Yeah, you. Stop playing out here. Stream, brother. We trying to see you play 2K. That's what we want to see. You got no excuses.
No, I don't.
I know you don't. So you need to get on that damn game. You need to turn on that damn Twitch account and start streaming so everybody can watch you play 2K and fuck people up in the ring. That's what we want to see.
It should not be tied right now.
I mean, look, man, let's be honest, though. I mean, we knew the Magic weren't like, they was playing like straight dookie against the Sixers, but they match up well with the Pistons, though. They match up very well with them.
They do. That's only because the Pistons ain't got no damn. Oh, my God. That shit off. Franz can't shoot. That's off.
Now, at halftime, the game is tied 46-40. Oh, wait, they got fouled? No.
No.
46-46. We're at halftime now.
Cade, the leading scorer for the Pistons with 15, and Lux, the leading scorer for Orlando with 15.
I'll be back in 4 minutes. Let me put this TV in the other room real quick because I want to see if it's messing.
Man, for everybody in here, if y'all watching the game along with us, what y'all think the Magic need to do and in order to take this dub home, and what y'all think the Pistons need to do to take this dub home? For me, I think the Pistons need somebody to step up, whether it's Duncan, whether it's Kevin Herter, Jalen. First and foremost, need to be Jalen Durant, but we need somebody out here to hit some shots, man. Ain't nobody hitting no type of shots. K is the only one that got it rolling right now. And if anything, for the Magic, um, Franz got to get going. Bang got to get going as well. They got to get it rolling if they want to pull out this dub. What's up, baby? Oh man, the Pistons shouldn't be struggling against the Magic, man. They should not be struggling. Let me look at the box score. Yeah, bro. Bane 1 for 7. Franz 1 for 4. They want to win. They definitely got to step it up. Wendell 1 for 5. I knew that was a fluke first game. When does Wendell ever play that good? Yeah, but the Pistons, the next leading scorer is Tobias Harris with 6. That's not gonna cut it, dog. That's not gonna cut it at all. Detroit basketball. If everybody's in here, what was one of y'all favorite moments from the playoffs so far? I know everybody saw that Jalen Brown dunking on what did he dunk on? It was that Jalen Brown dunk that he had last night. Who did Jalen Brown dunk on? Boy, he poked him. Was it Bona he dunked on? Oh man, I'm trying to remember. Who did Jalen Brown dunk? Yeah, it was Bona. Yeah, I look at it. That was the best highlight so far of the playoffs. Either there, you could probably say Scoot going for that 30 ball. Mm-mm-mm. Who would y'all like to see? Who would y'all like to see on the Pistons? For them to get a second star to pair with Cade. I seen Devin Booker trying to get there. I think Devin Booker would be a good piece. Good acquisition. Yo. What's up, big dog?
What up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man.
Man, I've been in and out of this game. I just got done making dinner.
Hey, turn your TV down for me, Jay.
Oh, my bad. Yeah,
What you eating for dinner tonight, dog?
I just made me some smash burgers, bro,
Okay.
and some fries.
Okay.
You know, something simple.
Did you catch the first half?
I watched a little bit of it. I was in and out, walking back and forth in my living room.
Man, I was just asking everybody in the chat. I said, what other star would y'all want to see pair next to with Cade? Because the Pistons obviously need a second scorer, Jay.
Hey, bro,
It's literally like I was telling Sheldon, I think was it last week or the week before. They remind me of OKC. The only thing is, well, OKC, they got Chet, J-Dub, and Shea. The Pistons only got they Chet and SGA. They missing J-Dub.
This may be a risk. This may be a big risk, but it may pay off. Especially if his particular team don't re-sign him, they'll have to trade him if they don't re-sign him, or he can just walk for nothing. Kawhi, bro, but they have to do that, bro. Like Kawhi not the best player on the championship team no more. While he had a career year, I'm hella proud of him individually. The Clippers had a disappointing season. While we did turn around, we had an historic year. I appreciate that. It was a great, but we were disappointed. We didn't make the play in, so disappointment there.
So what is he then? He at number 2 now?
I just it's like a 1A, 1B. I don't think he a 1A though.
My guy Rich! Yo!
What up, bro?
Why your man's get cleared by Draymond? He got cleared.
Okay.
He got cleared.
It happened. That's cool. We shouldn't have been in the. We should have. I just told CJ we made a historic. We made a historic turnaround. But we shouldn't have been in the play-in situation anyway from the beginning of the season. So
Bradley Beal messed our whole season up.
We shouldn't have lost to no damn 37-win Warriors team, and then we out of the season, bro. So, but
blame Bradley Beal.
Yeah, blame Bradley Beal. His ass is so trash.
Bradley Beal.
It's Bradley Beal's fault. He was supposed to come there and be the savior.
We're not doing that.
Bradley Beal was supposed to come there and be the savior.
Mm-hmm.
Was he really?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. Not the savior.
Yeah, that's what they got him for.
Just a piece. He's just supposed to be a piece. What up, Ed?
What's good, Red?
What you think of the
I was asking Reg who you think the Pistons need to pair with Cade.
So who do you
He
need to
said
pair
Kawhi.
with?
Yeah, he said Kawhi.
Yeah, probably because I don't really know who available. So
if you can keep Duran, bro, and just get Kawhi, bro, that's it.
I think they just need another dynamic scorer. Somebody that's gonna go out there and get you 20. They just need somebody to come out there. They know they're gonna get them 20.
If you can somehow keep Thompson and Duran and get Kawhi, bro, that's a steal. But in a realistic world, you're gonna have to get rid of Ashard Thompson at least, bro.
I mean, JB Bickerstaff benched him last game, so because if he can't play, it's gonna be y'all gonna have a tough time winning any series.
No, no. How did Chuck lose all this weight? He on exhibit.
Who got why he get benched?
He can't shoot.
Yeah, he a shooting liability. So. But what I think of the game so far, I mean, the Magic doing their thing. This how the Magic should have been playing all season. I feel like, but injuries, consistency. It's like, but now they finally look like the team I expect them to be.
How everybody expect them. I mean, I think if the Magic want to come out with this game, Franz has to play better and Desmond Bain has to play better for sure. I don't think Suggs and just Paulo is gonna carry you to a dub tonight.
Yeah, that's why I said earlier, Franz the X factor, because I just don't trust him in the playoffs.
And then as far as the Pistons, I think they just need somebody else to come along. I think their next leading scorer has like 6 points.
Oh yeah, the starters outside of them two play like shit. On the Orlando.
Yeah, so
The Pistons might as well call me up. I can hit a few threes.
Man, I seen a post. They said if we was to put you in the NBA right now, could you score 5 points? but they'll let you get like I forgot how many weeks it was, but a couple of weeks of training. That way you can be in shape and stuff like that. So could you score 5 points in the NBA?
Yeah.
Yes, I can
You
hit a
see,
3 and a layup or a 3 and some free throws.
after what Jeremy Grant did in game 2, yeah, I can probably score 10.
I can score 5 points in an NBA game. I don't need training.
Are you who, Reggie?
Yeah, I'm straight. Yeah, all I don't need training. Like, I'm pretty in shape, I must say. I think that 3 in the layup, give me a wide open 3 in the layup or a free throw, that ain't nothing. Nobody plays defense. I think not to sound like crazy, no disrespect to NBA players, but my IQ higher than a lot of NBA players, bro. My IQ gonna get me by on the court, bro. So
Do I hear Reds versus Sheldon 1v1?
who?
Reds versus Sheldon 1v1.
Versus who?
Sheldon. You versus Sheldon.
Oh, versus Sheldon 1v1? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm down. Shit. Anytime.
Sheldon, don't be scared, man. I know you ain't hooped and I don't know how long, but don't be scared, dog.
Bro, last time I hooped, it's been a minute, bro. It's been a long time, bro.
Yes, sir. Long time, man. What you think of the game so far?
I mean, it's been tough. It's been a tight game. I think Paulo needs to step it up more. Jalen Loren, he been mid as hell.
Yeah.
But I mean, it could go either way, bro. Like I said to Charles, these teams match up well with each other. They match up really well with each other. So I feel like, let's be honest, like the Magic aren't your typical 8 seed. They're not. They should be a little bit higher. Like, that's not a typical 8 seed. And then I saw some people say, like, on
Yeah, Jamal Mosley want to keep that job now.
Nah, they're AC. They're AC.
Hey, did you hear what they said he did? They said before the play-ins, he showed everybody they highlight reels. Basically, before the play-in, I think it was a play-in game versus the Hornets. He showed everybody they highlight tapes, and then now everybody just playing good all of a sudden.
hey, man.
That probably works. You know.
What's wrong with that?
No, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that's what he did to for them. I guess for them to gain confidence
I don't
back.
think that a turn. I mean, that may be a turnaround, but if that happened, if that be the turnaround, y'all gotta watch our highlight tape. Come on now.
I think he probably went there and told him, like, look, y'all, I'm going no matter what after this season. I know y'all don't like me, but at least give me everything y'all got. Give me everything y'all got for these last couple of games.
He definitely did. He definitely did say that.
If he upset the Pistons, he keeping that job. So
I don't know. I don't know. I think I still let him go. I think
you
I
play
still
a
let him
fully
go.
healthy 1 seed, and you still think he lose his job if they win?
Yeah, I mean, who they gonna? I mean, they have to have somebody that's a good replacement.
They're either they're probably going against the Cavs in the second round. The Cavs, I mean, they do match up well with the Cavs too, but I think the Cavs will pull that one out.
If the Cavs and the Pistons facing the second round, I'm going for the Cavs. I ain't even gonna fake it. The Cavs if the Cavs can miss the Knicks or the Boston, they fuck around make the finals.
Well, they're gonna have to run into one of them at the conference final.
One of them. But if they miss Boston, I'm gonna say if they miss Boston, I'm going for the Cavs to make the finals.
Man, we JTFC over here, man. I know we didn't play all that good yesterday, but it don't matter, man. We just missed hella threes as per usual.
Yeah.
I'll take a lot, so y'all bound to miss a few times.
Of course, bro. That's how we play, bro.
I had Jason Tatum for over 20 and Bron for over.
I did too.
18, 6 rebounds and assists. Then they had 15 or 16. No, I had 16 rebounds and assists. Bro, I lost a bet by like 2 props, bro. That shit made me mad.
Yeah, Tatum definitely sold. Cause I did it for 20 and he only got that 19.
Now, let me get this out the way real quick. Reg, why did you say Rudy Gobert is the best center since the 2010s? In the 2010s.
Bum, bum, bum.
You said what?
I said of the 2010s. That's my opinion. I mean, outside of him, I mean, you could say Dwight Howard, but outside of that, it probably
Does DeMarcus Cousins not exist?
He do exist, but he not.
What about Anthony Davis?
Because he ain't won no games. Anthony Davis ain't no center.
He ain't a center.
Yeah, AD a power forward.
He plays center with the Pelicans before DeMarcus came.
He's not a center though.
He's power forward.
We could go by AD as a power forward. Like
if we going about totality of your career, which means everything, and the only 2 people realistically you can say Dwight Howard and Rudy Gobert. Who else can you say? Like everybody else.
DeMarcus.
No.
What?
I just said totality.
Boogie Cousins wasn't better than Rudy Gobert during that time?
No.
he was better than him.
Yeah, he was. He was better than him, though.
He's better than him, bro.
We talking about Sacramento Kings Boogie.
What we like? We talking about like y'all just talk about his individual game. You're not considering how his game contributes to team play. He doesn't win games. So
I mean, that's another reason for DeMarcus Cousins. He was so great.
No,
he was so great, even on that bad, bro. It's not. Bro, Rudy Gobert had a good team around him. DeMarcus Cousins didn't. He was still willing them to wins. Rudy Gobert is not going to will you to no win.
He made that defense better each team he played with.
If y'all think Rudy Gobert is better, I mean, if y'all think DeMarcus Cousins is better than Rudy Gobert, I know what you.
He's a better player than him. Yes. Yes.
Then what you asking me for? What you asking me for? I disagree.
He's a better, like, bro, the offensive skill. Now, if you want to say defense in totality of his career, okay, cool.
If you think that, that's fine. I completely disagree.
Hey, man, them 4-time defense, what was it, 2-time defensive player of the years, man?
It's like 4 of them, actually.
No, I'm saying during the 2010s, he got 2.
Yeah, how many 60-win teams he was on? And he was the best defender on them teams.
You can be the best defender, that's fine. But but DeMarcus Cousins' offensive skill set.
I don't care about offensive. You can't win games. I don't care.
Hold on, Z. But let's not act like it's not a team sport though, bro. Like DeMarcus Cousins is the better scorer, the better passer. He's the better rebounder.
Why every time we mention let's not forget about teams, we forget about carry jobs? Why can't this nigga carry his team to wins? Because he's not good enough. Simple answer.
Rudy Gobert. Who did Rudy Gobert carry? Even though he was a big part.
Wait. Are you asking me the question or are you gonna answer it?
He was a big part. He was a big part of their defense, but let's not act like they didn't have other great defenders on that team.
Who was a great defender on that team?
On that Utah team, was a great defensive team.
Because of Rudy.
We not being honest here. You said a big piece. He was the biggest piece on all those teams. You said a piece. He was the biggest piece. So we're not being honest here.
Yeah, those Jazz teams were great defensively because of Rudy Gobert. Their second best defender was Royce O'Neal.
No, I think that's true. That's true. I can agree with that. I'm just saying, like, DeMarcus Cousins at that time was probably top 3 center in the league, bro. Like top 3.
And who was in the league at that time? Nobody.
They had Drake, Jay Crowder. Was he not a good defender?
Yeah,
a younger Joe Ingles, who was a good defender. A good defender. Then you got Rodney Hood, who was a great good defender. They had good defenders on that team. Royce O'Neal. They had good Cephalosha. They had other good defenders on that team. I'm not
CJ,
taking away from
but
Rudy
CJ,
being a
but
big
CJ,
part.
but
I'm just saying
CJ.
they also had other great defenders.
Are
Bro.
any of those guys still in the league
Like
right
he
now?
wasn't
How
he
many
wasn't
teams?
carrying
Two
as much as you
questions.
think he was.
Two questions to respond to what you just said. How many of those guys are still in the league? And how many teams, if they are still in the league, how many teams are they bounced around from? So their significance isn't matched to combined of Rudy Gobert's.
Just because they not in the league, though. I mean, some of them got old and aged out. Like just because they in the league no more, that don't mean that wasn't a good defensive all around team at that time.
But Rudy
Even
made
with
that
this team,
a lot
even
better.
with this team, Timberwolves team, you got Ant and Jaden McDaniels right next to
But
you.
when you take Rudy off the
and
floor,
you
the
had
defense
Nikhil.
gets much worse. When you take Rudy off the floor, the team's defense gets much worse.
Yeah, but it's not like they're at the bottom of the pack. Even if you took Rudy off that Jazz team or that Timberwolves team, they not bottom of the pack defensively. They not the Charlotte Hornets there at that time. They not or the Brooklyn Nets or nothing like that. They still a good defensive team.
Question: who was better at that time? Rudy Go? Like,
I got something to say real quick. Niggas
go ahead.
Hold on, niggas forget. Rudy Gobert, not only was he the best defender on this team, not only was he the best defender on this team, but he was the best defender on this team. His second best player was a rookie. Rudy Gobert eliminated MVP Russ. Niggas forget about
That
that.
OKC team was not that good.
You lose me, Charles, because we had this conversation before. That team was good, bro. No, we not doing that.
Bro, that thing, all they had was PG and Russ and Steven Adams.
That team was good.
That's all they had.
That team was good.
That was MVP Paul George. Then you had Westbrook. And Steven Adams was okay. Everybody else on that team was bums.
So Melo was decent. Melo was deep. He was
Melo
deep.
was old.
Hold on. We're not being honest with that either. Because the player that got the most, who has won MVP with the least amount of wins, was Kareem and Moses Malone. Winning record, Moses Malone had 40 and 42 with the Houston Rockets. You have to have a winning record to win MVP. That team was not bad. So that is a fallacy.
See, Charles, I was with you because I still think DeMarcus Cousins is better than Rudy Gobert. Now, if you want to tell me Rudy Gobert got a bigger impact on his team than DeMarcus, I'm cool. I'm okay with that. That's fine. And I never said, and we all know Rudy Gobert was the best defender on that team. We know that. I ain't got no problem with that. But I still think DeMarcus Cousins' offensive game and somewhat defense, he wasn't like no shot blocker, none of that. But he was still great center. And his career basically ended early when he tore that Achilles. I remember. I know exactly where I was at when it happened. But, Charles, you lose me with because we go back and I told you.
This team is not bro. Corey Brewer, Nick Collison, PJ Dozier, Ray Felton. This was Corey Brewer at the end of his career.
No, bro.
No. Let me finish. You got an old Carmelo Anthony. You got an old Corey Brewer. You got an old Nick Collison. You got PJ Dozier, Raymond Felton, Terrence Ferguson, Jeremy Grant, who wasn't even doing nothing at that time. What are y'all? Patrick Patterson, who wasn't doing nothing. Kyle Singler wasn't doing nothing. Andrew Roberson was just there for defense. What good players did they have outside of PG, Russ, and Steven Adams?
Hold on.
Nah, bro. I'm not doing it.
That team wasn't that damn good.
CJ, wait a minute.
If they was good, why didn't they make it out the first round?
Real quick.
If they was good, why didn't they make it out the
first round? If they wasn't so good, why were they the favorites going into that playoff series then?
If they were so good, why didn't they make it out?
We know why they didn't make it out. Because Russell Westbrook was jacking up shots and Paul George sold in game 6. We not gonna do that.
Wait, hold on. Not just that. We forgetting about Russ impact. That's why he won MVP even with those amount of wins. He averaged a triple-double. He led his team to that amount of wins in that system, averaging a triple-double with that team. That's why he got it.
Bro, we not gonna act like Corey Brewer went okay, bro. We not gonna do that. We not gonna do that.
Hold on, dog.
Corey Brewer won a role player in the mid-2010s.
Bro, he was old.
Like,
Corey Brewer?
Yes.
He still had value, bro. That's why he was on the team.
He was decent, bro. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, no.
I got y'all.
Raymond Felton was an okay backup point guard.
Bro, he was fat and old at that time.
He wasn't fat.
What are we talking about?
No.
What are we talking about?
No, I'm not letting you get away with that. No.
I remember that. That was my
Raymond Felton was an okay backup point guard for them. Patrick Patterson was a stretch
that man
big.
was hefty.
Now he is that now.
Wait.
No. Now he's obese. He's obese now.
If that OKC team is trash, that Utah team was trash. How you let a rookie beat the MVP? The rookie won't beat the MVP.
Bro, at this time, Corey Brewer was 31 and he was giving you 10 points.
Oh.
And he was giving you in NBA years. That is old. What are you talking about?
What is old in NBA?
Bro, he was in the league. He was
31 and how much?
in the league.
31 and how much? 31 and how much?
He's 40 now.
30. He was 31 years old at that time on that. Okay, that's not old in the NBA though. That's not old.
And how much? And how many points?
He averaged, I think, 10 that year.
That's good.
Yeah, he averaged 10 points and he gave you 3 boards and assists. Shot 34 from the field, 44 from.
Bro, he came in at 21, so he came in old already.
But that's
you know how much mileage he got on his body?
No, we not. I'm not letting you do that, bro. I'm not letting you.
Oh my god. And we're talking about an older NBA at this point. We're not talking about the new age NBA. When you can play, when you 31, you still jumping like you 20 something.
That was 2017. That was when Kurt and the Warriors in their prime. They still playing. They're still in the prime.
Yeah, but the league wasn't what it was now. Back then, players were smoking and drinking before games.
That's cap. This is 2017. Well, that's not 2017.
Bro, what do you mean, Steve? What are you talking about?
2017 was 9 years ago. 2017 was 9 years ago. You acting like that was 17 years ago or something.
Nah, bro, I'm not letting you get away with that.
That was 20. That was 20. Yeah, that was 2017. Yeah, that was 2017. Yeah, facts.
So is Andrew? Wait. Is Andrew Wiggins on? Yeah.
He not old.
Oh, didn't I tell you this is that was when Andrew Wiggins came in. By this time, the NBA is already changed. We talking about Corey Brewer, who came in 07.
Players play.
What you just said? 31 is old. You said that.
Right, because of the mileage that he had on his body. For at that time, a 31-year-old in the NBA was considered old. What do you mean? Are we forgetting that the area that he played in before it turned over to the new era?
Okay, well,
like they didn't have that. Like it wasn't more taxing on their body back then.
We can talk about it. We can talk about that all day. But let's talk about how many players over 30 averaging over 10 points. That's rare. He was still doing that in 2017. So we can talk about that all day.
So Andrew Wiggins,
that team was still ass.
That team wasn't ass, bro. That team wasn't ass.
That was ass. Why would they be favored?
That's what I said.
How many people
because they had Paul George, who was playing like an MVP, and they had Russell Westbrook, motherfucking dropping triple doubles the same way the Lakers were favored over the Minnesota Timberwolves because they had Luka and LeBron, but the Timberwolves smacked them. It's the same shit.
So
that team was 48 and 34. That's a good team. What are we doing? No, bro. I'm not letting you do that. No.
48 wins.
If they was a good team, why did they get bounced by the 5th seed?
Wait, no. So I just said that.
If this roster was so good, they should have done enough to beat the Utah Jazz, but they couldn't.
That's a straw man question. That's not even an equation. How can you equate the team being trash to them losing in the playoffs? Their record is for the regular season. Them losing in the playoffs is in the playoffs. That's not even the same.
So they proved that they were a regular season team. Just because you do good in the regular season, that don't mean that you're a good team. What do you mean?
So your question is off.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, because it's not. They lost in the playoffs. The record is based.
Right, y'all claiming that they are a good team, and I'm claiming that they're not. And the fact that they had a good record still proved that they were a badass team because you were favored and you still lost.
So you're saying a badass team is with 48 wins? Is that what you're saying? Yes or no?
Bro, they're a bad team
Are
because
you
they got
saying
knocked out the first
CJ,
round.
CJ, I asked a simple question. Are you saying a bad team is a 48-win team? Yes or no?
Did you hear what I said? I said they're a bad team because they got bounced out the first round. I never claimed that their record is what made them bad.
So if the
What makes
Pistons
them
lose
bad is
against the
because
Magic, they're a bad team this year. If the Pistons lose the Magic, they're a bad
you
team.
already know what I think about the Pistons.
But are
And
they
they
a
not going
bad
far.
team?
I already
though?
said they going to the second round because they.
But are they a bad team if they lose to the Magic this first round? Yes or
They're
no?
okay. They're a okay team.
They're the first seed. Losing.
Okay, nah, bro.
They're the first
You
seed.
keep that same energy, bro. This a bad. If the Pistons lose against the Magic, they're a bad team. Keep the same energy, bro.
Let's not act like teams can't get hot during the regular season and gain momentum during the regular season. Yes, they are. Just how the Cavs were what? The Cavs were a top 3 seed last year and they were frauds.
But
So yes, the Pistons are a number 1 seed. Yes, the Pistons are. Yes, the Pistons. Yes, the Pistons are a number 1 seed, but that doesn't make them a great team. They're an okay team. They're an okay team.
Team win 60 games.
You conflating things. You could be a playoff fraud and still be a good regular season team, bro. Two things could be true.
Yeah, if you win 60 games, you're not an okay team.
You're
don't
a
look
good
at 60
team.
wins.
They was smacking everybody in the East. What was their record against the West?
So what? So what's Golden State? So what's the 73-9 Golden State? Was they trash? Was 73-9 Golden State trash?
Come on now. Look, name everybody they had on that team. Name
But
everybody that they
blew a
had
3-1 lead though. They blew a 3-1 lead. Nah.
Name everybody that they had on that team.
They blew a 3-1 lead though.
Were they trash?
Let's be for real.
Let's
be for real.
Let's be for real.
Name everybody that they had on that damn team.
No.
You didn't answer so I guess the
Warriors are they a bad team for blowing the 3-1 lead? Yes or no? Is it?
I say no.
Oh, now we signed. Okay.
It's an all-time. It's an all-time.
These men had a bench mob. They had a bench mob.
Is it an all-time blunder? Yes, but is it a bad team? No.
These guys had a bench mob. You had Curry and Clay in their primes. Come on now. We had Sean Livingston, mid-range assassin. We had Kevin Looney, offensive rebounding. He was a rookie at that time, but he still played okay for them. Then we had Festus Ezeli, who was a great defensive player at that time. We had Iguodala, who was high IQ defensive player at that time. Harrison Barnes, who was playing really good. Then you had Barbo.
Were they a bad team, though? Were they a bad team?
Come on now.
Were they a bad team?
No, they wasn't a bad team. They were stacked.
Bad.
Bro, look at their roster. Look at their roster.
Wait. Hold on. You just said the Thunder were a bad team because they lost to the 5th seed and they were favorite. And the Warriors,
because of their roster. And because
I've
been saying that their roster was trash since we started this whole damn conversation.
When you saying roster, you saying both. You saying two things. You saying
they were ass because of their roster, and they're ass because they got eliminated by a team that they were supposed to be.
I mean,
if let y'all tell us it was a good ass team.
I'm being fair. Like,
okay, wait. Was 2018 Cavs a bad team? Yes or no? Was that a bad team?
The who Cavs?
The 2018 Cavs, was that a bad team?
Let me go look at their roster.
Roster, yeah. No, we're not talking about roster. He can now CJ changing the topic. He talking about roster. We're not talking about roster.
You said what?
Bro,
you say?
was 2018 a bad? Was 2018 Cavs a bad team with Kyle Korver, freaking Rodney Hood, Kevin Love, George Hill? Was that team bad?
Oh, first in 2018, Brown wasn't even on that team yet.
Sam.
Then 2017, then. My bad.
Sam, no. Sam, no. Say 20. Still stick with 2018. I got you, Sam. Let me specify. Let me add this. When he says, are they a bad team? We're talking about them maxing out in the season, what they're doing. We're not talking about player for player roster. So let me specify. When he says, are they a bad team? How their season ended and what they were predicted to do, were they bad? That's what we're asking.
I'm just trying to figure out, was that 2018 Cavs team a bad roster?
They were a bad team roster, of course. That's why they had to change it. But they still, LeBron still carried them, and they made the finals, so they weren't bad.
That 2018, they were 19-63 that year, Jay.
That
You
was
must be talking about
2017.
27. Yeah, you must be talking about 2017.
You talking about 2018 or 2017?
No, well, 2017-18. It's the same thing. 2018.
Yeah.
It's 2017-18.
Yes.
Right?
That's when they had all them old unathletic guys on their team. That's when they had.
But was that a bad
D-Wade,
team, though?
D-Rose. Low
Was it
key,
a bad
yeah.
team, though? Was it
Low
a bad
key,
team?
yeah.
Well, at the end of the season, what the Cavs did, were they bad? Yes or no?
Bro, that was look at that roster. This was a bad team. This was a poorly constructed team. You got an old ass Kendrick Perkins, a D Rose,
But you know,
way
but
past
you
his
know,
prime.
but-
No. We're talking about
but
after the
CJ,
acquisitions.
CJ,
After the
CJ,
acquisitions.
But CJ, we got the benefit of hindsight. You talking in hindsight. You know how many people were still going for the Cavs to make it in the final?
Bro, when all them guys
Wait,
on that team, they
wait,
was
you
saying
know
they were the
how
oldest
many-
team in the NBA.
Do you know how many people still had the Cavs going to the finals at that time in real life? At that time, it was still a lot of people. So still, you can say they're bad now in 2026, but in 2018, with the roster change, people still had them going to the finals because they had LeBron James. Period.
Were the
No Kyrie.
No. We're not doing
Without Kyrie, what did they do? They did
They
nothing.
went to the finals.
They were
They
the
did
fourth
nothing.
seed.
They went to the finals.
They went to
They went to the finals with LeBron and Kevin Love. They went to the
Because
finals.
and when they got to the finals, what happened? LeBron couldn't carry their ass no much longer.
Yeah.
We're not gonna act like LeBron is not one of the greatest players to ever live. Like he doesn't uplift every single team that he's on. So you telling me he was supposed to beat that Warriors team with what he had on that roster?
That's not what we said. Nobody said that.
No, you're asking me, was it a bad team? Yes, low key was a bad team because without Kyrie Irving, they could do nothing with this Warrior team. They couldn't even fight back. If their roster was constructed to where they could at least fight back and win some games and make it interesting without Kyrie Irving, then
That's
yes.
not true.
Hold on.
Wait,
CJ,
what?
CJ, to LeBron credit, in 2015 he made it to the finals and he still took them to 6 when he had Kyrie the whole year. In 2018, he changed the whole roster in the middle of the year and still carried them to the finals in an all-time carry job. And let's not forget, while I'm giving LeBron credit, I'm about to criticize him with this very point. That's going to refute your point too. Because that very team in 2018 had an opportunity to beat Golden State in game 1. But LeBron quit in overtime. So they could have won game 1. They literally could have won. LeBron was on fire, then he quit in overtime. So
he quit.
He quit. Yes, he quit. He didn't score.
He quit.
He quit,
or did he run? Did he quit? Did he quit or did he run out of gas for dropping 51? Did he quit or did he run out of gas for dropping 51 and playing damn near their entire game?
He had a 50-point triple-double.
Reggie, let me go out there and let me see you play 47 minutes and drop 51 points and then go into OT and try to will them to a win. That shit ain't easy.
You didn't even know what I was finna say. You had a quick response. I'm surprised.
Come on now.
So he had a 50-point. He almost had a 50-point triple-double, and we forgetting what happened before overtime. The most famous thing ever.
Oh my God, that was an ass screen.
Henny Smith, J.R. Smith. We acting like that wasn't a thing. He quit after that. He cost him. LeBron saw that in regulation, it was their best chance of winning in regulation, and he didn't want to go anymore. And why did he score 0 points in overtime? Because he quit. You think he couldn't score 2 more points? Come on now, he quit.
Oh, they lost by 10. He ain't had nobody. He literally didn't have no. He had Kevin Love. He had Kevin Love. He had Kevin Love and JR. Other than that, who else did he have? That team wasn't that good.
Wait,
if that team was good, like y'all saying it was, he wouldn't have had to drop 51.
Wait. Let Influential say something. Let go Influential.
No, you had mentioned Kyrie earlier. In 2017, they still had Kyrie coming off the championship.
They got their ass whooped.
They lost in 5.
I'm glad you said that.
That's why I was like they was gonna lose anyway.
Ed literally just got the checkmate. That's your biggest point.
And you said in 2017 when they faced the Warriors in the finals in 2017,
He lost in 5. They lost in 5. Though.
Kyrie didn't play in 2017.
He did.
Yes, he did.
He played the year before. Yes, he did.
The 2017, 2018 season. Or you talking about the 2016, 2016?
Coming off the championship, 2016, 2017.
2017. Ed just got the checkmate because that was super team versus super team, and they lost in a gentleman's sweep. So, what's your excuse, CJ?
Kyrie was there that year, bro, and they got their ass whooped. Stack team.
And then Kyrie went to Boston, and we see how that worked out.
I just can't let you just say like that Thunder team just wasn't good. So it's like we expect them to lose against the Jazz. No one thought they was gonna lose that series. Like, no.
Yeah, niggas ain't think Donovan Mitchell was coming like that.
Like, come on, bro. Stop. So it's like you see the roster. It's like, I mean, I understand. No, you act like you said MVP Paul George, triple double Westbrook. Melo was decent. Steven Adams was a rebounding monster at that time. They had a good team. If you had 48, 34,
that's not, bro. You telling me that that's a good team? So why nobody else couldn't hit shots? Why were they so? Why you think Westbrook was out there shot chucking? Because nobody else couldn't fucking. No, they had no shooters.
So you blaming Paul George as Game 6 for that team being just bad?
CJ, let me answer your question. I'm about to answer your question. The reason they lost to the Jazz in the playoffs specifically is because the style that Russell Westbrook plays. Yes, the roster if you look at their raw numbers, it's going to look crazy. But the reason they won 48 games and the reason he won MVP is because they did what they did and the roster, despite what the roster they have. Again, you see how LeBron played. You know LeBron's game. You know Luka Doncic's game. You know Russ's game. So you know if people are missing shots, they get cold, right? That's the reason they lost. So they're not a bad team. So if we think about it, that's the reason they lost. It's not because they're a bad team. It's because the system they played wasn't as good as the Jazz in that series. Just that simple.
They lost that series because they didn't have nobody else to come along with them. If Paul George and Russell Westbrook, if Paul George, it does make it a bad team because if I have a bunch of if you got Paul George and you got Russell Westbrook carrying y'all the entire season. When it comes to the playoffs and your stars can't give you nothing, you need some type of role players to step up for you to win series, bro. Every series, you need at least one role player to step up and do something. They had nobody on that Thunder team outside of them two to step up and give them anything. You claim Melo. If Melo was still decent that year, why the hell couldn't he do something to uplift them besides winning game fucking one? That's the only game that they won.
You know the answer. Why you asking us? What? Wait, he know that. Why you asking us?
They won. Yeah, that's the only game they won. They only game one. They won game 1.
They lost in 6.
They won game 1 and 5. They won game 1 and 5.
Ask him why he asking the question.
Oh, I'm just saying. So, no. So if this Pistons team losing to the Magic in 6 games, we're going to say this was just a bad team. We're going to say that then, right?
No, I told you this was an okay team. I've been saying this from the get-go. We don't have enough scoring. When we did their ceilings and floors, I said they floor was the second round and they ceiling is the second round. I don't see them getting past that because they don't have enough. So they're an okay team. They don't have enough though.
So these Pistons are an okay team, but the Thunder with MVP Paul George and Triple Double Westbrook was an ass team.
They had nothing outside of MVP season, Paul George and triple double Russ.
I don't forget. Wait.
According to your words, what are we doing?
Wait, so the Pistons are an okay team with 60 wins, potential All NBA first team guy in Cade, the All-Star Jalen Duren. And I think Bickerstaff was the coach of the year candidate, and that's an okay team, and they're the first seed.
They have a bunch of good okay players. Ron
That's
Holland,
a
okay. Beef Stew is decent. Tobias for what
But
he gives you
but
is
the
okay.
thing is, we talk about it
They
all
got
the
pieces
time
on
how
that
they
team.
don't got nothing. They don't got another shot creator. We say all that shit. Now
That
all of
don't
a
mean
sudden
that-
they okay.
They're okay, bro. I've been calling since the season started that this team wasn't enough, that we needed to make trade moves. At the trade deadline, I've been saying they need to make moves since the season started. Before the season even started, I said they need to make moves.
But if they lose,
I never called them an ass team. I said they're okay. I've been saying they've been okay from the get-go. This is an okay roster. They play good team defense, and they overachieved in the regular season. Nobody thought they ass was gonna win 60 games. Just how the Spurs overachieved.
But this is a
Nobody
good
thought
team,
they was gonna do that.
So CJ, I'm glad you just brought the Spurs up.
You gotta keep that same energy.
I'm glad you just brought that up. So
The role players on this Pistons team are way better than the role players on that OKC team.
The Pistons up 17 right now. If they win,
Ron Holland, damn near probably the best. Will be the fourth, no, probably the fifth best player on that damn team.
CJ, hold on.
They were starting Terrence Ferguson.
CJ, hold on.
Terrence Ferguson couldn't even hit a shot.
I'm about to ask you a question. Hold on.
They were starting Andrew Roberson. Couldn't even shoot a lick.
Yeah, but he was a great defensive player.
Hold on. So the Pistons up 17 right now. If they win this game, they tie the series. Right now, the Spurs are tied right now with the Trailblazers. They got 62 wins for the season. If they lose this series, are they a bad team, the Spurs?
No, the Spurs are not a bad team. The
So
Spurs are.
So I'm about to ask you this question. This is a real simple question. What makes the Spurs not bad, and what makes the Pistons okay?
We going band for band. We going roster for roster.
That's not.
You have to look at their roster, dog. Because if you look at the Spurs, roster, they got De'Aaron Fox, they got Castle, they got Vassell, they got Keldon, they got Harrison Barnes, old ass, they got Luke Cornett. They can go literally 10, 12 deep if they wanted to. They could play everybody on their bench if they wanted to.
So CJ, okay, I'm glad you said that. So you're going roster for roster. I see that's what you're going for. So let's be objective here. Okay, you're going for that. Okay, so All-Star, All-NBA, first team, Cade Cunningham. First time All-Star. MIP, not only All-Star, MIP candidate. Jalen Durant. Not only that, they got a 6 Man of the Year candidate, not a finalist, but a candidate in Beef Stew. Who else do they got? They have a all NBA talent, Arcir Thompson starting. This is just their first six players, by the way. Tobias Harris, former All-Star, by the way. That's a starter. Who else? So if you go roster for roster, what you saying, CJ? That's not accurate either.
Dog, yes, it is. The Spurs have better role. Bro, the Spurs have better role players than the Pistons. What are you talking about?
Accurate. What you just said.
Yes, it is.
The Spurs literally don't have 2 All-Stars. The Pistons do. What you said is not accurate.
Bro, what are you talking about? The Spurs have De'Aaron Fox and they have Wemby as they All-Stars. Just how they got Cade and they have Jalen Durant. If those two were to match up, Stephon Castle's probably the third best player in that series.
Hold on, CJ. And let's make this clear. De'Aaron Fox was a replacement because of an injury.
He's still an All-Star.
He's
still an All-Star.
Let's make that clear. So let's make that clear.
He's still an All-Star.
If whoever did get injured, he's not in the All-Star game. So
he's still an All-Star, dog.
If you're going, so I don't understand. So what you saying? That's not even accurately measurable roster for roster, because I just explained the people on the Pistons have just as much of extensive resumes currently and all time, if not more. So going roster for roster is not accurate.
Oh, yes. Okay. Do we gotta go through each player individually, dog?
If that's what you just said.
Wemby. We got Wemby. They have Cade. They have Jalen Durant. We have Fox. Then you look at their rest of their starting lineup.
Who outside of Wemby and who outside of De'Aaron Fox is better than Jalen Durant on the Spurs?
No, I'm not. First off,
right,
Wemby,
so wait, no, CJ. These questions, what the logic you're using, these
you
questions,
not
literally,
listening.
CJ,
Dog, you not
CJ, let me
listening.
finish. CJ, let me finish. With the logic you're using, these questions have to be asked. So if the Spurs are better, if they have a better roster completely than the Pistons, who is better outside of Wemby and De'Aaron Fox than Jalen Duren on the Spurs?
Dog, you not listening. If we're taking Cade and Jalen Duran and De'Aaron Fox and Wemby, we're scratching those two out, and then because those are the two all-star.
CJ,
We're scratching them. Listen, dog.
We're scratching
them out. We're scratching them out because those are the two best players on those teams. I'm not saying that they're it's a wash, like they're equally good. I'm just taking those 4 players out because they are the best players on each and every team. Then you go and look at the rest of the roster and go down from there. So outside of Jalen Durant and K, their next best player is probably Tobias Harris. Stephon Castle's better than Tobias Harris.
Nah, it's not Tobias. It's definitely a star. You got a top 3.
Okay, Stephon Castle's better than Asar. All around, he's a better player than Asar. Let's be for real. He's a better player. He's a better player than Asar. He's a better player than Asar, dog.
Also,
Wait, we can't do that. We gotta give Asar tips.
Dog, Stephon Castle is a better player than Asar.
CJ,
That shouldn't even be arguable.
CJ, you're not being fair. At the end of the season, Asar Thompson is ending on something. Stephon Castle is not ending on anything. Asar Thompson's on an all-defensive team. Period. What is Stephon Castle on? On offense, nothing. So he's not good enough on offense to be an all-defensive, all NBA player. So what you saying? That's not accurate either.
He's gonna be on the all defensive team. That's great for him, but that still doesn't take away from the fact that Stephon Castle is a better overall player, dog.
So let me ask you this. So Asar Thompson is not a better player because he's an all defensive team, but
Stephon Castle is the better all-around player. He passes better. They defense, I think.
Wait. I didn't even finish answering the question. But Stephon Castle is the better player, and he's not on an all NBA team. That kind of don't make sense.
He's on an all NBA defensive team. Get it straight, dog. If Asar Thompson was on an all NBA regular team, that's one thing. You're leaving out the fact that it's just strictly defense.
CJ, my question was clear. My question was very clear. So is Stephon Castle better because he's not on an all NBA team? And Asar is on the all defensive team, yes or no?
Stephon Castle is the better player because he's a better scorer, he's a better passer. Defense, it's a toss up.
So are we considering year to year?
Rebounding, they're probably the same.
Wait. Are we considering another question? You still haven't answered that question, but another question. Are we considering year to year? Because again, he's ending all defensive team.
Dog, that's because he's on an all defensive team. That doesn't make him better than Stephon Castle, dog.
So CJ, year to year,
do y'all two think that Asar Thompson is better than Stephon Castle? Do y'all believe that?
Two questions I asked you. So year to year don't matter. So year to year don't matter. So year to year don't matter is what you said.
Asar Thompson hasn't gotten. What has Asar Thompson done since he gotten better year to year?
What he did this year, he made an all defensive team.
He was still great. He was a great defender last year.
In the league,
he was a great defender last year. It was the same thing as last year. He has not improved.
CJ, you ain't even answer my question. But if we going by your logic, which we're doing, we're going by your logic. We going by CJ logic. Year to year, Stephon Castle still ain't made an all-NBA team. So by CJ's logic, which we're using, Stephon Castle is not better than Asar Thompson by CJ's logic.
Do I think Stephon Castle is better than Asar Thompson? I do think he's better. I think he's better than him right now because his offensive game is just better. Just shooting, passing. I think Asar is the defense because he's bigger and got the length. But go ahead, Fletcher. Go.
I think it's egregious to say Asar didn't improve at all because he finished top 3 in DPOY this year. he wasn't close to that last year. He was good defensively, but he wasn't on the top 3 in defense player of the year. So obviously we knew Wemby was going to win it, but finishing top 3 along with 2 bigs, like that's impressive. But Sarr was great. He was the Pistons' best defender. He was the best defender on the first seed. So I don't think it's crazy to say Sarr is better than.
That's down. Wait. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question, Ed. If you're the best player on one side of the court on the best team, don't that damn near make you the best player? That's value. That's better than Stephon Castle, if you ask me. If you're the best player on one side of the floor,
bro, that's the same thing like you saying Rudy Gobert was better than DeMarcus Cousins in the 2010s.
Yes,
that shit wasn't true either.
And you see,
that shit wasn't true either.
And you see, it's consistent, right? I'm glad
as far as a sort Thompson.
You just went in a whole circle. I'm glad CJ, you just discovered that because my entire
hold on, G. As far as a Sam Thompson, G.
Wait, CJ, you just exposed that my entire logic is consistent. You just said the same thing. That's the same logic.
Just because it's consistent don't mean that it's wrong,
that's
dog.
The same logic. It's consistent.
That don't mean that it's not wrong.
I don't have to. You have yours. I have mine. My logic is consistent. Your logic is not.
No, y'all. Even if you want to claim that my logic is not consistent, you're still wrong, dog. But as far as Asar Thompson is doing the same thing that he did last year. If we talking about numbers wise, he's doing the same thing. The only difference is
how am I wrong? And it's my logic though.
Just how some people believe that they should control women getting abortions or not.
CJ,
their logic, that's what they believe in. They think they can control women's body, but you can't. It's wrong. So it's the same thing. Just because your logic is consistent, that doesn't mean that it's right, bro.
I can't let you finish that because it's not the same. I can't let you finish that because it's not the same.
Just because your logic is consistent, dog, doesn't make you right.
But it's mine. You have yours.
I can scream that the sky is red all damn day because my logic is consistent, but that doesn't mean that the sky is red. I know you didn't say that. That's an example, Reggie. I know you did not say that. That's an example of me proving to you just because you have consistent logic doesn't mean that it's right.
Once you used to what I said as an example, not something else.
I did. I said that you believe that Rudy Gobert was the best center in the 2010s, and that was not true. DeMarcus Cousins was one player that we can name that was better than him.
That's your opinion, though. That's not a fact.
And your go ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was going. You can't disprove somebody's opinion. So it's like like I don't even think the sky's red. Like I just think that's a bad equivalency because we can prove the sky's blue. So
we can prove that DeMarcus had a better 2010s than Rudy Gobert.
You can't prove that.
Just how like we can prove that Stephon Castle's a better player than Asar Thompson, even though Asar is one of the finalists for the defensive players of the year. What do you mean?
Yeah. So okay. And Stephon Castle will probably get all defensive second, but Asar was a finalist for DPOY. So.
And then okay, who's the next best player on the Pistons? It's probably what, Tobias Harris, right?
And who the third? And who the next on the Spurs?
And on the Spurs, we can go. You could probably go Vassell. You taking Vassell or you taking Tobias Harris?
I'm taking Tobias Harris. Are you serious?
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
See, Reggie, that's exactly why I say your logic could be consistent, but doesn't mean that you're fucking right, dog.
What has Vassell done? What has
what done?
CJ, let me ask you this. CJ, I'm about to ask you this simple question. This is a yes or no question. Has Vassell averaged double digits for more than 3 seasons? Yes or no?
I don't even think he's been in the league that long.
Exactly.
Vassell been in the league for 5. Vassell has been in the league for 5 years.
And he's been in the league for 6 years, and he's averaged double digits in 5 of the 6.
Besides his rookie year.
Yeah, he's averaged double digits 5 of his 6 seasons so far.
So now what do you guys say?
And
Reggie?
actually, he kind of improved outside the last 2 years.
So now what you guys say, Reggie?
Guess what? No Wemby, they was trash as hell. Guess what?
But he was,
That
but
ain't
he
got-
averaged.
that ain't got nothing to do-
See, no,
that ain't
Reg,
got
no,
nothing
you
to do
can't
with
do
him
that.
being
You
better
can't
than
do that.
Tobias.
No, Reg, no, Reg, you can't do that. You can't do that now. You can't do that. No.
I'm literally not done. I'm not done. I'm
You
not
never
done.
done. What are you
I'm not
never
done.
done?
Let me finish.
I let you finish, and you still gonna talk over me. You never done.
My point was that. Damn, I forgot. What was we just talking about?
Bro, you said that
Devin
Tobias
Vassell being
Harris
better
was
than
better than
Tobias.
Vassell, and you
Yes,
said has
yes,
Vassell
yes.
averaged
Oh,
double digits more than 3 years?
My point was
did.
before I was interrupted and I almost forgot my point. My point was the difference before Wemby, those were trash teams. Tobias Harris was averaging double digits. I didn't say my point yet. My point was the difference between Vassell and Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris was still contributing to winning teams, averaging double digits still. It wasn't until literally Wemby got on the Spurs. So that's the answer to your question.
But
that wasn't your question, though.
That wasn't the question. The question was.
Wait.
That wasn't
You
the question.
said, see, let me talk. Let me talk. You just scream for no reason. Let me talk. And don't interrupt me either. Because you do this a lot.
I don't.
You do, so stop lying. Yes, you do.
Long points.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Stop. You're doing it now, brother. You're doing it now. Let me speak. You said Tobias Harris is better than Vassell. That's your opinion. That's fine. But then you said, when was the last time you said has Vassell averaged double digits for 3 or more years? He did do that, but now we're moving the goalpost saying only because the teams were bad. What the hell?
Okay, let me. Okay, so can I answer your question? Okay, you can. I hate these new terms. I can move the goalposts, but okay, let's make something more equal. He averaged double digits. Okay, he did. He averaged double digits, right? I can be wrong, right? Can I not change my logic as I'm wrong? Okay, he averaged double digits as a rookie. Golf clap. You want a loud clap? Congratulations. You were right on that point. That was my point. So I changed my point. Since he did that, let's talk about winning. That's why I changed my point, Sam. Did you not see that? Come on, bro.
But that was the original you did. We were going band for band for roster. You were saying y'all was talking to me about we were arguing because I said that the Spurs had a better team than the Pistons, and you disagreed with that. You said that the Pistons team was better. So we were going down.
I didn't say they were better. I just said that's not necessarily undisputed because not only are they the first seed, we could go roster for roster. That's the logic you use.
What do you mean? The Spurs have the better players. We sitting here going down player for player.
Wait. So CJ, we just talked all about all this stuff about Vassell. We just talked about all these factoids about Vassell. Explain from what Vassell has did in his 6 years how that is better than Tobias Harris' career. Explain that to me right now.
I never said what he's doing now is better than Tobias Harris' entire career. I'm saying right now, I would take Devin Vassell over Tobias Harris.
So I have to tell you now, I'm confused. How can the roster be better and we don't know how Vassell is better than Tobias Harris? I'm confused.
I don't know. What you're not listening, dog. I never said I didn't know how Vassell was better than Tobias Harris. I said that right now. I didn't say anything about Tobias Harris' entire career. I said right now I'm taking Devin Vassell over Tobias Harris. He's a better shooter. He plays better defense than Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris is supposed to be your second leading scorer on your team, and he's not. He's not even your second leading scorer. You brought him in to be.
He is not supposed to be no second leading scorer right now. No, he's not.
Oh my God! So who's supposed to be a second leading scorer?
You telling me
who's supposed to be who's supposed to be a second leading scorer then, Reggie?
So you
who's supposed to be a second leading scorer then, Reggie?
That's not my question. I'm about to ask you. You telling me in 2026, Tobias Harris is supposed to be a second leading scorer?
He's the best. Yes, he's the second best offensive player on that team. Yes. He's supposed to be. Yes. He's supposed to be. Yes. That's why they brought him there. What are you talking about? That's why they brought him there.
CJ, you just said a couple minutes ago how old Corey Brewer was. How old is Tobias Harris right now? Older than Corey.
He's 33.
Brewer. What are we talking
He's 33.
about? Oh, and that's what? Older than Corey Brewer in 2017, right?
Right, but they brought Tobias Harris there from the get-go to be their second leading scorer. That's why they brought him there. Because he's averaged 17, 19 points, 20 points. So they brought him there to be a scorer next to Cade to take that pressure off of Cade. What do you mean?
You a Pistons fan, right?
Yeah.
But you don't understand that was in the context of when they signed them, they weren't this good. You do know that, right? So
yeah, that's why they brought Tobias Harris on.
CJ, my point, I'm not done. So why are your expectations of CJ still persistent? I mean, not CJ, I said my bad. Why are your expectations of Tobias Harris still as if when they had a losing record and they're a playoff team now? That's not realistic. If you still expect Tobias Harris to be the second leading scorer as a Pistons fan on a playoff team, a 60-win playoff team at that, in 2026, as you did when he was signed, like, and then even if when he was first signed, but when he was re-signed. So that's on you, CJ.
No, dog. The team brought him there to be a scorer.
When was this?
They brought him to the team. They brought him to the team last year, dog.
And this was they brought him last year. How many games they were in? They were 60, right?
They won 40 games last year.
And you realistically expect Tobias Harris to be a second leading scorer on a championship winning team? You do?
That's why they brought him there. Nobody else on that team has been a 20-point per game scorer. They brought him there to score.
I'm asking you as a Pistons fan, do you, CJ, the individual, not nobody else influence? I'm asking CJ, the individual person, do you believe that Tobias Harris is a second leading scorer on a championship winning team?
No, I don't believe that. He's supposed to be out. He was supposed to be brought there to be our second leading scorer to take pressure off of Cade, but he has not lived up to that hype at all.
You don't think that at all, but they won. But they were 6 last year after being.
Can I ask a question?
That's not fair, CJ. As a
can I ask a question real quick?
Hold on. As a Pistons fan, that ain't fair though, because they went from the worst seed to the 6th seed with him as the 6th. Wait, now you're not being fair as a Pistons fan, because I'm being fair I'm on the outside looking in. You ain't being fair to Tobias Harris because
before you go real quick, Sheldon, let him finish, and then I'm gonna go real quick.
As the second leading scorer, he was the worst. They was the worst team. Then they went to the best improvement of all time. But now, because he ain't leading up to the expectations, because expectations are higher and they winning more games, he's a disappointment. That's not fair.
Dog, the year before they signed him, he was averaging 17 with Philly. That's the Tobias Harris we were supposed to get when he first came to Detroit, but that wasn't. We got Malik Beasley, the one that's giving us 19, 20 points per game. We were expecting Tobias Harris to do that because there was nobody else on the team that could score like Cade and Tobias. Tobias was supposed to be our second leading scorer, and that did not happen. What do you mean? And that still doesn't take away from the fact that Devin Vassell is better than Tobias Harris right now. And going band for band, the next best player on the Pistons is probably what? Beef Stew? Beef Stew or Jenkins? I'm taking Harper over Jenkins. I'm taking Harper over Beef Stew. And then I can keep going. Luke Cornett, Keldon Johnson. I'm taking them over anybody else, over Duncan Robinson or anybody else on this damn Pistons team.
Side note, shout out Keldon Johnson. He won 6th man of the year. Congrats to him.
Shout out to him.
Come on, they got $6 million a year on their team.
Look, man, let's be honest. That Spurs team is definitely better than this Pistons team.
Yes,
we gotta be honest. All I'm saying, and Charles basically said I was gonna ask. I don't care. Red's gonna probably lie. I don't know. There's no way you expected Tobias Harris last year to give you only 13 points. I don't care what you tell me. There's no way you thought he was going to do that.
Right after he just averaged 17. We thought he was going to increase his scoring.
There's no way. if you went into the start of season saying, man, Tobias Harris, he gonna be at least third lead scorer on the team. That's what I think a lot of people thought. No one in their right mind thought Malik Beasley was gonna be damn near one of the go-to guys on the Pistons over Tobias. No, I don't care what you tell me. There's no way you thought that. There's no way.
Malik Beasley, if you follow his career, he get hot, bro.
Oh no!
To average damn near 20, nobody thought he was going to average 20, dog. Nobody.
No!
Did Malik Beasley not have a career year that year? Either he had a career year, bro. What are we talking about? He gonna be prioritized more. What are you talking about?
Oh, not.
He literally had a career year, bro.
So you saying? So wait a minute. So you're telling me going into last season, you expected Malik Beasley?
I didn't say no. I'm not saying I expected that. No, I'm not saying I expected that. I'm saying he had a career year, and because of that, he was prioritized more that year.
Well, he was he was better than Tobias Harris, but I think we all thought Tobias was going to be better than Malik Beasley.
Which is true. I never said I expected Malik Beasley to play that good. I'm saying he had a career year, and because of that, he's going to be.
The score is 91-70. Pistons up, dog.
Man, forget that game, bro.
This game over with.
We ain't worried.
Yeah,
we worried about other stuff. How Reg is over here tweaking, and we worried.
How am I to you?
Bro, you just said Tobias Harris is better than Vassell. Stop. No, we're not doing that. Stop.
You can't have expectations. You
God.
Wait, CJ. How you gonna have second leading scorer expectations, but not admit that he's a better player? That don't make sense.
What do you mean?
Wait, CJ.
What you talking about?
Explain this to me. Now I'm gonna need you to explain this to me. You got the expectations of Tobias Harris being a second leading scorer, but you don't think he's better than the third best player on the Spurs team?
Hell no!
How does that make sense?
Because before Tobias got there,
nigga not even third best player on this team now.
So let me ask you that.
Hold on. I'm finna answer. Wait, Reggie. I'm finna answer your question. Wait. When he got there, before he got there, he was averaging 17 with Philly. And Cade didn't have anybody else on his level on that team. So when we got there, people were expecting him to be the second leading scorer because he was damn near. Jalen Durant didn't take his step yet. Nobody on that team took a step yet. So he was literally the second best scorer. So we're all thinking that he's going to average at least 17 to more his first year there because he just came off a good season with Philly, who had a bunch of other good guys on that team, and he averaged 17. So we're thinking, okay, you're coming to a weaker team, and you're going to be a focal point of the offense, so you're going to do at least that or more. He did not do that. The second year, he averaged the same as he did the first year he did, and Devin Vassell was playing better than him. What do you mean? So I can still have those expectations of him being that second leading scorer on our team, but he didn't live up to it, and Devin Vassell was playing better than him. If you put Devin Vassell on the Pistons right now, he's the third best player.
Okay. No. I understand what you're saying now. So I'm about to ask you this: why your expectations stayed the same when Malik Beasley made that jump, when Jalen Durant made that jump? But again, we got to consider how old. We got to consider the career trajectory and how that aligns with these players. Again, these players are making a jump now. Or in Malik's case, he had a career year. Tobias Harris, he's getting older, so is it more likely that he's gonna drop off? So if he's still averaging that same amount of points that he did that first year as the second year, why you still got those expectations is my question.
I don't still have those expectations. I was calling for the Pistons to get somebody the whole offseason because of what Tobias did.
Okay.
The whole offseason I was asking for them to trade for somebody to get a scorer next to K or some shooting next to K. Because they don't have any.
Okay. I got you. I'm trying to find out.
Can't be moving the goalpost, bro. You can't do that. No.
I'm moving the goalpost. Hell.
Nah, bro. You can't do that. You can't tell me you thought Malik Beasley was gonna be the second lead scorer, but then you gonna say something. He was hot. I mean, he was hot. No, we ain't doing that, bro. We're not doing that.
We can't acknowledge that he had a career year.
We can, but I'm not gonna let you get away with saying, well, he was hot, but we still thought Tobias Harris was supposed to. Actually, let's be honest. Tobias Harris is probably better than Malik Beasley, but Malik Beasley was just better than him last year. Our expectations last year was Tobias Harris was at least coming into that Pistons team and at least probably give you at least 18 points per game.
Yep.
Now we talking about some Malik Beasley. I mean, he was hot, so I mean, we got to prioritize. No, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right, I got you.
I mean, don't even want to go, brother. Like, I disagree with that, and I still disagree with Charles on saying the Thunder was an ass team, even though they won 48 games. I'm gonna disagree on that.
Team was butt. You look at that roster was butt, dog.
I got a question.
They had a bunch of high flyers and defenders.
Was the Bucks team last year ass? Yes or no?
Dog, you act like I remember everybody on the Bucks team. Hold on, let me look at that team.
They had Gary Trent, they had Bobby Portis, they had Brook Lopez, they had Kyle Kuzma, they had Torian Prince, they had a weaker Ryan Wallace. Was that team ass? Yes or no?
Yes.
Can I go to the roster first, dog? Damn. Yes, that team was ass. That team was ass. Looking at this team right now, that team was ass. Yes.
But picked them against the Pacers, though.
That's because I told you I picked them against the Pacers because I believed in Giannis. I thought.
No, you believed in Kyle Kuzma and Bobby Portis. That's what it was.
Giannis. I don't remember the season record, but Giannis always plays really good against the Pacers.
No,
so
you
I
picked
thought
him
Giannis
because
was
of
going to
Bobby
go in there and
Portis.
dominate.
You believed in Bobby Portis and Kyle Kuzma and Brook Lopez getting played off the court. That's why.
Your Pistons weren't even supposed to make it that far. Them niggas overachieved.
I don't have a Pistons.
I'm a Pistons Pacers. They overachieved.
I can't tell.
The Cavs were supposed to knock them out.
Were they really?
They overachieved. Yeah,
they
was.
Really? I saw them actually go through damn near a gauntlet and would have probably and could have won Game 7, but we'll never know. They lost. I saw them expose the Knicks, Jalen Brunson non-defensive ass.
Who, the Pacers?
Yeah. Like, come on now. What are we doing? Those teams were just the Pacers were just better. They were just better than the Cavs.
Yeah.
They were just better than the Knicks. I don't think they were better than the Thunder, but they sure was keeping up with the Thunder, and they was clearly better than the Bucks.
You know what I told you? If Tyrese ain't get hurt, I think the Pacers win that Game 7.
I don't know. Yeah,
we will never know.
You will never know.
Never know.
Because every game Tyrese started off hot, they won. Every game.
That Game 7 was a good game, but if he would have stayed, that would have been a classic game, man. It was turning out to be a classic.
Yeah, because he was on a heater hot. I mean, as soon as the ball jump tip off, he was on.
Like I said, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. I feel like just because if you claim it's a bad roster, but they were really a good team, that just don't make it a bad team. I can't do that.
Man, no, G, some teams overachieve, G. And we all know that's a fact, G.
So wait, that other team overachieved?
Hold on. And then in the regular season, your all-stars and your best players, they will you the wins. So they had two really at that time. You could probably say both of them was Paul George MVP year. So they both was probably top 5 in the league at that time, top 10, top 7 at that time. So you got 2 top 7 players on your team. They're gonna win you a bunch of games in the regular season, dog. But when you get down to the nitty-gritty of it and you look at their teams and then going to the playoffs, it's not a good team. They had nothing but defenders and athletic guys, and nobody on that team can shoot.
You can't be 40-34, but a bad team, though. You can't.
You ain't had nothing I just said, bro. Superstars can win you games. We seen what LeBron James did to that Cavs team as a teenager. He was a really good player, and he won them a bunch of games just because of his talent alone.
Who?
LeBron James. When he first got in the league, that Cavs team wasn't nothing. As soon as he got in the league, that Cavs team got way better because he willed them to win games. He made players around him better. The same thing for Russell Westbrook and Paul George. They made them weak ass niggas better.
Wait. You can say the team was better, but that team was still bad.
Right. They still didn't make the playoffs.
That still was a bad team.
They still missed the playoffs the first 2 years, bro.
But you're telling me a team that won 48 games is still a bad team? No.
Yes, dog. Because did you hit on nothing I said? Bro, you have an MVP and Paul George, and you have triple double Russell Westbrook, bro. They can will you and win you games, dog. It's not like they were top 3 in the West. Yeah, they were 4. That's a good record, but they were in the middle of the pack. 4 or 5 is middle of the pack.
You just said something very interesting. So I'm about to ask you this question. So you stand on the Thunder as the bad team. That's cool. So I'm asking you this: what seasons do you value more? Do you value MVP Russ season
more,
or do you value
LeBron James took them to the playoffs his first year in the league. They finished 5th.
Who year do you value more? MVP Russ year or the first 2 years where LeBron missed the playoffs? Which one?
Did he miss the playoffs his first year?
No, yes, he didn't. They were 35 and 47 and finished 5th.
So let me know. Answer the question. What season do you value
2003, 04?
MVP Russ.
Yeah, they finished 5th. And then the next year they finished 4th.
Nigga, what? This team was like 9th. What are you talking about?
Right. LeBron missed the playoffs the first 2 years, bro.
This team was 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So
they were
what season do you value?
What are you talking about? 5th seed. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking. You right. You right.
How can 35 and 47 making the playoffs?
They finished 5th in the Central Division. That's my fault.
Yeah, division don't matter.
Yeah, that's my fault. That second year he made the playoffs.
No, that
was. Did they finish what? They finished what? What they finished the second year?
They went 42 and 40. They didn't make the playoffs again.
They missed the first 2 years, bro. You missed the first 2 years.
The teams got better, but they were still not good.
Still bad, right? So they were still bad. So Russ had a good year totality. So from your logic, just from CJ logic, LeBron had the better years those first 2 years than Russ. When he won the MVP and averaged the triple-double.
LeBron made the finals his first time in 07, right?
Yes.
So was that team bad? Because if I'm looking, they were at the top of the East. Right. Was that team bad?
No.
Or is it just, or are we going to say LeBron just great?
He played shitty in the finals. He played terrible.
Like, because it's 2006-07, right? That's the finals year, right?
Yes.
Okay, that team was 50 and 32, second in the East. So are we going to say that team's bad because they was getting swept because they got swept by the Spurs? Is that what we going to do?
No. That's what people do, though.
I'm asking Charles. Is that what we going to do?
So that team had Yagowskis on it. Larry Hughes was good. Larry Hughes was still good at that time. Drew Gooden was okay at that time. Boobie Gibson was a rookie. Shannon Brown was a rookie. And they had Sasha Sasha Vujacic? No. That's another Sasha. Pavlovic. They had Eric Snow and they had Anderson Varejao. So you telling me this entire team was good?
I mean, they were 52 and 50 and 32.
I think LeBron was just that great, dog. Like him and Yagowskis was good. Though Yagowskis was good at that time. But Yagowskis was a little, he was slow. And Larry Hughes, I'll give you them 3. And I'll give you Varejao. Varejao was a good hustle player and stuff like that. Larry Hughes was good. So I'll give you them 4. Other than that, what else do they have?
But that team was 50 and 32, though.
Because of LeBron, Ramon James.
Okay.
Now, let's not act like the East was weak as hell back then too.
I can't do that.
While I disagree with CJ, this is actually a great comparison because Russ and LeBron got the same play style. So this is actually a great comparison. But I disagree. But Russ' season and his triple-double season is better than the years. Russ' triple-double season is better than Brian first year. Russ' triple-double season is better than Brian first 2 years and that year he made the finals with the Cavs, in my opinion. Now, it may be debatable the finals with the Cavs, but he still won MVP. LeBron didn't win MVP that year.
You can't be 50 and 32, but bad. That's all I'm saying. You just
right. That's just five games.
The regular season, superstars win you games. Playoffs, teams win you games.
But he made the finals.
I thought it was the superstars that win you the finals.
Right.
In the playoffs, you need your role players to step up. That's how you go far. If that was the case, Cade played amazing against the King. Against the Knicks, and they couldn't beat them because that team wasn't ready.
Hold on. We ain't acknowledging LeBron's performance in the finals, though. He played bad in the finals, so the superstar didn't show up in the finals.
And that's when his role players were supposed to show up and help him so they can win some games. You need your role players in the playoffs, dog. There's plenty of players that talk about it all the time, that you need your players in the playoffs. You need your role players in the playoffs. It's a team game in the playoffs. Regular season superstars can win you games. That's why it wasn't hard for the OKC Thunder to win them 40-something games, because you got an MVP, Paul George, and you got a Russell Westbrook averaging a triple-double.
I'm so glad you just said that, CJ. I'm so glad you just said that. And I'm so glad we comparing Russ and LeBron, because I'm glad we are coming to this conclusion now.
Why do you still got the stars in the game?
Because the conclusion is with that system, it can only go so far. And then Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Luka Doncic, that system can only win you so many amount of games. And if you don't have the perfect situation or the perfect roster, it can only win you a certain amount of games in a series, let alone a championship. So that's why LeBron is negative in the finals, and that's why Russ is not a champion. So,
why you think LeBron left Cleveland? LeBron knew them rosters wasn't that good. He couldn't win with them rosters.
Hold on. So can we agree?
That's why he went to go join Dwayne Wade.
Wait, CJ. We all came to this conclusion talking about both of these players in a whole different way. So can we acknowledge that the system that LeBron James, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Luka Doncic is not conducive to winning, but putting up numbers? Now, LeBron James' case, he won. He's got his titles, but he still has a losing record in his case. But can we come down to the conclusion that style don't win? It wins games. It wins regular season games, but it don't win championships for the most part, and it puts up numbers. Can we agree there?
I got a question. Oh, go ahead before you answer.
Can we agree with that? Can we agree that system that they play in is guaranteed to put up numbers and win regular season games? Can we agree with that?
I don't think they all play in the same system. I think
they all play Luka Doncic, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James literally play the same way.
Now, if you would have said James and Luka, yeah, they got the same play styles. But Russ and LeBron got the same play style.
I'm not saying they have the same aspect to their game. Of course, they have different aspects. They're smaller, they're more athletic. One can shoot, one is more faster, one is more shiftier, of course. I'm saying the style they play, the system they play, where they're the leading scorer, they're the point forward, they're the point guard, even if James Harden was originally listed as a shooting guard, even if Luka Doncic was originally listed as a point guard. This is what I mean. Point forward, that's what I mean. The Oscar Robertson style, they all play the same way. It's guaranteed to put them down, and hence why Russell Westbrook and all those players are called what? Triple-double threats. That's the Oscar Robertson style. They all play the same way. It's just different aspects. And it's guaranteed, history shows it, per Oscar Robertson, Russell Westbrook, all these guys who are also called triple-double threats. That is the system is guaranteed to put – you're going to get numbers playing this system, and you're going to win games playing this system if you're good enough.
Would you consider the 2010-2011 Thunder a bad team? The team that went to the finals. Would you consider that a bad team? They had Kevin Durant, Westbrook, Jeff Green, James Harden, Serge, Dede Christian, Najee Muhammad, Daquan Cook, Kendrick Perkins, Thabo Sefolosha, Nick Collison, Eric Maynard, Nate Robinson. No, Nate Robinson was gone. Roy Abbey, whatever. Those are the. Would you consider that team bad?
No. They won like 66 games, didn't they? Yeah.
They won 55 games that year.
Nah, this team was okay. This team was okay because you had Seth Loesha as your defender. You had Kendrick Perkins, who was really who's still really good at that time. Then you had Reggie Jackson, a young Reggie Jackson coming off your bench. Derek Fisher was old, but he still gave a little bit value with his big shot making. Nick Collinson was good, still good around that time. Cook was a decent shooter. Cole Aldridge was a decent backup big at that time. So that team was okay. That team was okay.
2010, 2011?
No, you said the team that they went to the finals with. They went to the finals in 2011, 2012.
I thought that was. Oh yeah, you're right.
They won 66 games in 2012, didn't
They won 60. I think it was definitely 60, but I think current OKC last year, I think they passed them. I forgot how many they had.
they? won hella games.
But I mean, from your logic, you had a Westbrook, you had Kevin Durant, then you had James Harden, you had Serge with 9, Daquan Cook was 5, Kendrick Perkins. But when we went to the other Thunder team, you was on fucking Corey forget the team.
Hold on, bro. The role players on that OKC team back in 2011, 2012 are better than the role players that Russ and Paul George had.
Serge didn't even give you 10 points, but you was on Corey Brewer with 10 points.
Oh God,
2011, bro, that was Serge Ibaka. What are you talking about?
He didn't give you 10, but you was on Corey Brewer giving you 10. You just did that like a
hold on. What did
Wait, you was just on Rudy Gobert, but saying
I was just gonna say, what did Reggie say about Rudy Gobert? The impact that he had on defense.
No, we not doing
He was
that.
number 2. He was first team. We forgetting that Serge Ibaka was number 1. He was the All NBA first team defensive, and he was second in DPOY. He was a great defender. Yeah, he wasn't giving you 10 points. He gave you 9 with 4 blocks and 8
what about
rebounds.
Steven Adams though? But you said Steven Adams.
Wait,
No. I said all they had was Steven Adams, Westbrook, and and Paul George.
So Melo a bum then.
No, I gave Melo his credit too. I said he was old at that time.
Melo wasn't on the MVP team or Paul George.
He was on that MVP team.
Melo was on the MVP
No, he
team?
wasn't.
No,
I'm talking about the
right,
year
right.
before that.
Right.
But Melo was okay.
But
What I'm saying is, how you give Serge Ibaka this credit and Kendrick Perkins?
Hold on. They even came. Hold on. Kevin Durant, James Harden, all those guys came out and said Kendrick Perkins was a big part of why they took the next step, because he was a big part of them being a great defensive team. And they had Serge Ibaka. Right. So what do you mean? They had two great defensive bigs.
But where's all this talk when you mentioned Rudy Gobert, though, which is clearly better than both of them in his perspective?
No, I just said DeMarcus Cousins was better than Rudy Gobert during that time. I never said Rudy Gobert was trash or nothing like that. I said DeMarcus Cousins was better than him at that time, even though he won 2 DPOIs.
I got you. But that Serge Ibaka, nah. But you.
And come on now, Serge was better than fucking Corey Brewer, dog.
No,
Kendrick Perkins was better than Corey Brewer.
I don't know, but I'm just saying. When Corey Brewer gave you 10 points, you said he was a bum.
But you acting like it's unfathomable to say that Rudy Gobert is not a all-decade player, but he averaged 10 points. But Serge Ibaka was this magnificent, trailblazing game changer. But on that specific team, we didn't average 10 points. That don't make sense.
I mean, he averaged
That
9.
don't make sense. That don't make sense.
Like that's like let's not say like he averaged 5 points. The man averaged 9. 9 and 10 is
But
literally
that's
right
not
there.
10.
Like
But
let's be
9
for real.
not-
And
but
then what he
9
gave you on the
but
defensive
9
end. And
but
then when he gave you on
9
defensive, come on now.
But 9 isn't.
It's not that big of a 9 and 10 is not that big of a
But
difference. Yes, the
9
number is different. It's not that big of a difference.
But
though.
9 isn't 10. You know how 9 isn't 10 though?
Man, I swear.
Bro, that's not a big difference. That's like a player averaging 20 versus a player that averages 19. They give you the same fucking production. What are you
No,
talking
they're
about?
not. 19 is 19,
no.
20 is 20.
One dude could have missed the game and that could have dropped his average. Like, come on, like be for real. 19 and 20 is the same thing. 9 and 10, that's the same thing.
Man. Nah, bro. All right, look, bro. When Corey Brewer, who was an okay guy on the Thunder, he was okay. You called him a bum, and he gave
And
you
just
10.
a couple, right, wait. And just
You called him a bum.
And in proper context of the career of Corey Brewer, just 2 years before that, and in CJ Logic, Corey Brewer in 2017 is old. But 2 years before that, he just put up him and Josh Smith were the leaders, and Eric Gordon were the leaders of, I believe, I could be wrong with Eric Gordon, but just 2 years before that, they were the leaders of a historic 3-1 comeback against the LA Clippers. So, was he old then? Was he old in 2015 when the Rockets beat?
Is Daquan Cook a bum?
Is who a bum?
I wouldn't
Daquan
call him
Cook.
a bum, but he ain't the best. He ain't no bum, but he ain't.
Corey Brewer
He's
a
a good
bum.
3-point. He's a
Okay.
good 3-point shooter.
But Corey Brewer a bum.
He's a really good 3-point shooter.
And he gave you 5
Corey,
points. He averaged 5 points.
CJ, was Corey Brewer?
How many
old
minutes
in
did he play?
now it's the business. Okay,
Was Corey Brewer
now it's the
old in
business.
2015? Was Corey Brewer old in 2015 when the Rockets came back 3-1 against the Clippers?
How old was he? He was like 20 something, wasn't
He was 29.
He gave you 5. He averaged 17 minutes with 5 points.
he? Yeah, so all he was in there to do is shoot threes. I say he was a good 3-point shooter.
But he averaged 10 in 2017.
But Corey
Yeah.
Brewer gave you 28 points and 10. And he gave you 10 minutes.
That still doesn't matter, dog. That roster was butt.
But
What
that's
do you
5
mean?
more
You would
points.
take the role players
Wait.
on
but
that
they
on
were-
that
but
finals team
CJ,
versus the
Hell
role
no,
players on
take
that
this
roster.
roster.
CJ,
I'll take the role players on this
CJ,
team than over that
CJ.
fucking team.
They're over the OKC finals team.
Bro, okay. I'm gonna be honest. I can definitely say Jeremy Grant and that team is better than Derek Fisher on that team.
Jeremy Grant, Jeremy Grant on.
Jeremy Grant is better than Derek Fisher. Yes.
Fuck yeah, hell yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Steven Adams clears Kendrick Perkins. Yes.
No.
You smell it. You're wrong.
Nah, I don't know about that Kendrick Perkins one now. The Jeremy Grant one, the Jeremy Grant one, the Jeremy Grant one. I don't know if I want to give you the Jeremy Grant one either, because Derek Fisher did hit some big shots. Derek Fisher did hit some big shots for OKC. He hit some big shots for them. Let's not forget that.
He kind of, we kind of.
He hit some big. Jeremy Grant wasn't hitting no big ass shots for OKC in that time.
Now, Sam, I disagree. Now, I gotta go with Derek Fisher on there.
Because I could rely on Derek Fisher to knock down a 3-pointer for me if I needed it. At that time, I couldn't rely on Jeremy Grant to do shit for me. I didn't know what he was at that time. He couldn't even shoot at that time.
But I guarantee, but Jeremy Grant at that time is still just better than 36, 7-year-old Derek Fisher.
I don't know, man.
Just because
Derek
he
Fisher
hit the
brought
big
leadership.
shots,
But he
I'm
ain't
not
playing.
saying he's better.
Derek Fisher
He-
but Derek Fisher's still ending playoff games though.
That's fine. That's fine. I still think Jeremy Grant at that time is better than old ass Derek Fisher. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you got your reasoning. Yeah, it's solid. Y'all both got valid approaches. I mean,
I'm just saying.
How
I mean, if
many
Daquan
minutes
Cook
was
is
Derek Fisher?
okay-ish,
What
I'm
was
trying to
Derek
figure
Fisher
out how
at?
Corey Brewer is a bum.
No,
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know.
figure this
I don't know.
I don't even. Hold on. Did bum come out my mouth?
Yes, you said they were bums. Yes,
You basically saying they bums if they won 48
yes,
wins.
that's what you said. Yes.
Right? If they won 48 wins and they're a bad team, what are they? Oh God, Corey Brewer he would be one of the better role players today. Corey Brewer he was a top level role player all this time.
Yes, you said they were bums. Yes.
You basically said they was bums if they won 48 games and they're a bad team.
Is Steven Adams a bum compared to Kendrick Perkins?
At that time, I probably would have took Kendrick Perkins because Kendrick Perkins did change that OKC defense around.
Yeah, he did. And
that ain't my question. Is he a bum?
Niggas don't give Kendrick Perkins his credit as a defensive.
I give Kendrick Perkins a lot of credit. I'm just saying, is he a bum?
I'm not you, but
no, Steven Adams wasn't no bum then. No, Steven Adams was a starting center.
But Daquan Cook gets okayish. And Corey Brewer is a bum?
Hold on, dog, why are you just harping on Corey Brewer and Daquan Cook? That still doesn't take away from the fact that the rest of that team is fucking ass.
Wait, one Victor Oladipo on that team too?
No, that was only the Westbrook year. That team was gas.
Yeah.
That was a bad team. That team was bad too. That Westbrook, it's a bad team. But Westbrook led them. He led them to the playoffs. They faced the Rockets that year. They faced the Rockets.
So wait. So he led them to the playoffs, and they were a bad team. But it can't be fathomable. It's so hard to believe that having Russ and Paul George can uplift your team to being fourth in the West.
They have good players.
What team? What seed was that Russ team?
That was, I think it was 6th or 5th. It was
so they were 6th with a bad team, just him by himself.
What year was that?
So adding Paul George couldn't bump them up 2 more spots. That's just crazy to say.
But I'm saying that that OKC team had some good players. Like they actually had some decent.
They had a bunch of 3-and-D guys.
Who?
Well, not even 3, just D guys.
Who?
That OKC team.
Threes.
On that OKC
Wait, which OKC team?
With Russ and
Paul George team.
They wasn't shooting threes like that. But y'all gave me all this slack because I said that they were a bad team and they were 4th in the West. But you just admitted that Russell Westbrook had a worse team and finished 6th, but adding Paul George couldn't help him go to the 4th seed.
No, you were saying how that team was. If that team, oh shit! Oops, my bad. That was my bad. You said that team was bad because of all the role players. That team actually had some decent role players, and then they were favorite, but you still kept saying, well, they were bad. But I'm like, but we're like, how are you favorite but still considered bad team? That Thunder team was not favored against the Rockets. That team was not favorite.
You can still be favored because of the players that they had. They had a really good Paul George that year, and they had triple-double Russ. That's why they were favored. But that still doesn't take away from the fact that they had a bad team.
Okay, is this Rockets team ass? They were favorite in this series against the Lakers. They favorite. They a bad team.
I think this Rocket team is a okay team. I think that coaching has a lot to do with it. Just like how you said, Ime ain't make no adjustments during that first game, and then on top of that, they don't have any shooters as well. They got a bunch of athletic guys that play good defense. And then they have Sengun and they have Kevin Durant. So they're an okay team. They're a good team. I think just it's coaching.
That's it. Okay. Well, that's it, fellas. We here for almost 3 hours. We will be back tomorrow, obviously, for a regular pod to give our analysts on all the playoff series. Influential won't be here. He's going to the NFL draft. Lucky motherfucker. And we'll also be watching. We'll be doing another watch party for the Timberwolves and the Nuggets game 3 tomorrow at what, 9:30 our time? 10:30 Eastern?
9:30. I think 9:30. Yeah.
10 Eastern. Damn, Jesus Christ. But we will see y'all basically in like 14 hours. We will see y'all tomorrow morning for the regular pod, and we will be back after that to watch the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. We will see you guys later. Peace.